Like the 2D characters.
I need to get the
aliens that came in.
Oh, the Mooney Knights?
I think I'm connected to your bar. I might not be, but it's fine.
They definitely would have played some Pokemon. So.
It definitely did not.
I got you.
All right, we're live. All right, great. Welcome. We are the Initiative Syndicate.
Yeah, we are.
We have all of our members back. One will be joining us in a few moments. He's got to do some editorial, managerial, producer behind the scenes stuff.
Wash my ass.
I was trying to make it sound better than that, but all right, cool.
No, we don't lie to the people.
That is managerial things,
What'd you do?
Oh. I
right?
played volleyball today. That's what I did.
Managerial duties.
I played volleyball today. That's why I got to wash my ass.
All
You
right.
got a little swamp ass.
Let's go.
going on.
No,
All right.
it's just
I'm not
regular
trying to
sweat.
break the internet here with, the
Hey.
song.
All right, great.
Search for it.
Searching for devices. You know, it's very difficult. I do not multitask well.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't have as much ADHD as you do. I wish I did, but I just don't.
So my cleric gets fireball at level 5.
And,
It's holy fire.
Think if you're a light
Holy
cleric, you actually do that. Fireball level 5.
Do what?
I said, I think if you were a light cleric, you did. You would.
All right, Bluetooth.
What kind?
Light
a light
cleric.
cleric?
Cleric?
That's
It's
what I am.
no
Oh,
life. You're a
cleric.
life.
Yeah.
I'm a light.
You're a liar. You're a liar. All right. Quick recap from last week's session, and then we're going to get into it. You guys have infiltrated the Raiders camp once again to find as much information out as you can about maybe potential future plans or attacks or somewhat.
So many Raiders are Star friends. It's like,
And while you were there, you guys decided that you were going to go explore the cave that no one else in the camp other than certain individuals were allowed to go explore. You guys ran into a few patrols of kobolds and raiders. And you guys ended up running into Cyanrath again. The one who challenged your barbarian friend in one-to-one combat
did you teabag?
earlier in the campaign.
when you splatted.
And only this time the outcome was a little different.
It still hurt.
It's amazing what 3 levels will do.
Definitely still hurt.
Yeah,
Cast lightning
you got
bolt
hawked
on
to
us.
it.
He did not cast lightning bolt, he used lightning breath.
It
It felt like
Still
lightning
hurt.
bolt.
It's supposed to feel like lightning bolt.
hadn't passed. It killed me.
After the battle, you guys ended up trying to kind of catch your breath a little bit, and you wandered into this cavern with Fig leading the way in a disguise using an illusion spell, and found a chamber with 3 large black dragon eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much exactly where we left off.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some kobolds in here too.
I'll
I
show
think.
Jason on the stands.
Yeah, there were kobolds
Yes.
in here.
So the map should still be presenting from last
Dude,
week.
I could like double.
Look at that. The link's
Like
pinned
double
in
standard.
the Discord if you need it.
How about that? So we took the long rest, right? It was successful.
Yeah.
Not quite.
All right, what would you guys like to do? I'm going to leave it over to you.
Hey Fig, y'all think we can take one of them dragon eggs with us?
Maybe.
I mean, why not, right? You could use because you're all disguised like them and such. You just let them know we're taking one because of the Holy Mother or whatever.
I
And,
certainly can't carry it.
Well, we got that big old girthy guy. He can carry it. It's only 3 feet big. It's like as big as one of his shoes.
How many eggs were in here?
3.
There was 3 of them.
Yep, they're pretty big.
So we can get at least one. I mean, not me and you, but like barely. I think we wouldn't be able to budge that thing. I think we should try though. That seems awesome.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Gulk. Got an assignment for you.
Yes.
Hey, we gonna need you to pick up one of them big ass dragon eggs over on yonder, and we gonna skedaddle out of here.
Okay. Sure.
All right. This is going.
I'm just gonna play it by ear and hope that it's helping nature in some way, shape, or form, bringing a dragon egg back with us.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
Why would it not be helping nature? It, an egg is natural, real.
You could give your Rufus a brother or a sister.
Hell yeah! Let's get 2 of them. He could be a triplet.
No.
Yeah, just one in each
only.
hand.
One only.
Ah, one's fine. Twins is be
What
twins would
color
be good.
egg do you want?
They're all black eggs.
So
I'll pick the black one.
what are we gonna do about the other 2?
Well,
I say we break them.
That's a little.
These kobolds are still
We
in
have
here.
a dragon
so.
egg omelet. you know?
How many-
It's like that
Fig
saying,
wants to
right?
sell it. He wants to train the dragon.
make
He
an
wants to eat an
omelet
omelet
without
out of it.
That'd be the biggest pickled dragon egg. We could try that. Just find a container to put that damn egg in there.
I think whatever. We
I know
do-
where you're from. You've had pickled eggs before.
Oh yeah, I have.
I don't want to know what kind of pickled eggs, but
Well, yeah.
salamander pickled eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like snake eggs.
Snake
Ugh.
eggs.
Hate
They're a
snakes.
little soft, aren't
Those
they?
Yucatanese, whatever they call themselves. Assholes, what they are.
Do they taste like assholes?
A little bit. You can taste like the
Taint.
the taint. Yeah, they are. It's a little salty.
Taint the asshole, taint the balls. Gotcha.
So Gawk will help carry the egg. If
Help?
you need a little extra out of them, like running, you can put me in rage. But you gotta smack me with shit.
So how much can you carry?
So
Yeah, how big is like?
My,
They're 150 pounds and 3 feet tall.
strength score
my,
Yeah.
my strength is 17.
17. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Plus, what are you carrying currently?
You would be
Not much,
encumbered.
just my basic equipment and sword.
So it's
Still.
17 times 15 is your carrying capacity
17
by
times
the
15.
normal.
that's
rules.
like 3,000.
But you
There's
can
no way
lift
you can carry
30 times your strength score. But I think your
That's lifting, not
That's like
carrying.
it'd be a limited
Yeah.
time.
yeah,
So
push
17
drag,
times
lift.
15. Oh, that's 255. Easy.
Yeah, so I can lift one.
Currently,
With my current gear, because I don't have any gold, nothing on me.
his weight currently carried is 19 pounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can carry 255
Pretty light.
pounds.
250.
Okay,
Which
so
is
I
17
can
by
carry
15.
it with you.
Guess you're not carrying much between
Okay.
your legs either.
So you want to try to carry one of these eggs out of here?
Yeah, but if I need like extra strength, I'll go rage. But you just have to hit me with like a whip or something. I might moan.
Well, here's my only concern, and this is out of character. It's like he's carrying that. We get in a fight. Is it going to take him an action to set the damn egg down?
What are you talking about? It's a weapon now.
Yeah. Shot put it and then go back and get the other one. We got
Okay,
3
you know what?
chances.
I don't know why I question you all.
All right, Fig. Whatever we're doing, we got to do it quick because homegirl in the purple robe's coming back. Let the
forgot about
kobolds know that Tiamat wants us to take an egg. We're gonna go do it.
Who's this Tiamat?
I don't know. They was chanting "Hail Tiamat" or
Yeah,
something.
something like that. I don't know.
We heard the name.
T-Mats?
Seemed important.
T-Mats? Is that what it was? T-Mats? All I know is people call me Nabler. That's it. As my nickname now is Nabler with an N. N-apostrophe Nabler.
Nabler. Yeah.
Nibbler? I don't really spell too well.
I seen that little bird you sent off.
I was writing like this.
How
I
Fig would rate too.
I didn't mean. I was almost going to laugh. I thought you were going to eat the pencil when you're done writing. So
Yeah, it didn't look that good though.
practice. It's all about practice.
Practice. All right, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well.
We do it.
Okay, so he picks up the egg. Some of the kobolds are like, whoa, what are you doing?
Hey, T-Mat. Or actually, you tell him.
Yeah. This is so fucking stupid.
Do you say that out loud?
No, I don't.
Roll the stealth check.
No, Fig is
Under the breath.
100%. Fig is 100% for this. He's a player. This is
Rob saying it's stupid.
Same.
yeah. So I'm still disguised as Cyan Wrath. I'll try and be, I guess, like as intimidating as possible, since he seemed like the intimidating type. We're gonna take this egg. We need it elsewhere, and I'll use like minor illusion to have some like lightning crackle, not like just to help with the threatening in my mouth.
Make an intimidation check at disadvantage.
When he's doing that, I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy on his eyes and make him flare up like bright blue, so it looks like he's ready to do a lightning charge at him. Pretty sure I got that one. Yes, I do. That's a great idea. Thanks, DM.
It's a
You were missed. Just straight ignored.
it's a 12.
I give him guidance.
Okay.
A 13.
I take it back. He ain't gonna fucking use it. Oh shit! There went our mature. We're up to mature. Right now.
Oh, damn it.
They don't seem impressed with your intimidation tactics.
Listen, I'm more scared of that lady wearing the purple dress than a little crack of thunder.
Who you think gave the order, dumbass?
I'm gonna need to see something from the boss.
How many are there?
You're not sure.
You're not sure. We're like in the room with them, and we're not sure.
It's a pretty big chamber. There were some kind of like hiding. You know, you saw
Okay.
at least 4 or 5 and a couple of those little Drake things.
Yeah, the Drake things are what I'm worried about.
So I'm gonna have the colonel out, and I'll walk up there, and I'm like, "Have you ever heard the expression, not putting all your eggs in one basket?" That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to alleviate anything happening to all these eggs at one time. So that's why we separate them. We're going to take one with us, take it to the other spot we were told to. That way, at least if something happens, they're spread out.
Mm-hmm.
Are you understanding?
Make another.
I mean, do you want
Make another persuasion
Otis to
check.
spell it out for you, or
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
damn? You know what? I need abilities. I'm learning. This is such new on me. Where's all your stuff on here?
What are you looking for?
You just swipe once.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Swipe it. There we go.
Yep.
I'm on the tablet mode instead of my computer. At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Good, because they both suck. And what was it?
It's a
Persuasion?
check.
Good. I'm going to take that +0 to my 5. That will be carried a 2, a 5.
A 5.
Carried a 2.
Now, listen.
Krenko?
I'm not impressed. Okay, I got orders, and it's my kobold ass if those orders don't get followed. I am in charge of the eggs. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know any of you. So, the only way you're taking these eggs out of here is over my dead body.
And I'm like, I look over at Otis. I'm like,
Hand on gun.
I like grab his arm as he's like, not right yet.
Giblets.
Hold. No giblet.
Hold.
Yet.
Hold.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna have to go get the big boss. Come on, Fig. I mean, Sign Wrath.
What time is it? Oh my God, yes.
Damn it! Do you have
Which
disguise
way did
self
she
again?
go?
I'm out of spell slots.
Damn it!
She went.
She went up the stairs over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know what's
And
up that
she
way,
was
do we?
smirking,
don't.
so.
She's gonna be back. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's good.
And we don't know how many kobolds are in this room.
Well, you're not sure. You know you see at least about 5 or so, but there could be more.
There could be more, and she could come back if we cause an injury. Something.
What do y'all want to do? Are we that?
Maybe we could. Our friend Fig in the back. He's got that paperwork from her that we could show. We got the paperwork. We'll get you the paperwork. She gave us a little written thing
Hey, you get me something from the boss.
from the boss. That's
From the
right.
boss.
That's what it says. From the
And-
boss.
And I'll consider it.
All right, we'll be right back.
I feel like you would write on a piece of paper, the boss.
I'm gonna go around the corner. Take out some paper. Is anyone good at like writing real words? Oh wait, I can write it in
It's like a-
Draconic.
Isn't that like a
Oh
kit or
yeah,
something?
you're the only one that speaks
Yeah,
Draconic.
there's a forgery kit.
Yeah, there's a forgery kit, but I don't think any of us have a
No.
forgery kit.
I don't know if I have one or not. Let me check. No, I think I have brewer's tools. Makes sense.
Well, maybe we get him drunk. There you go. You got any more cough medicine?
I sure as shit do. All right, so I'm
Might
gonna
work.
go around the corner. I'm gonna write in Draconic, on a piece of paper.
I mean, damn, we've been playing for what, 15 minutes? I already need their drink on it.
That was a tall boy too. So I'm gonna
This
write.
is how we want to spend the last a session before a break happens?
So I'm gonna write,
This is it?
Dear Cyanrath, please move the eggs to undisclosed locations, or to the talked about locations, so that all of our eggs are not in one basket. Signed, the boss. Otis
What's her
thinks this
name?
is gonna work. We do know her
Sign
name,
it,
don't
the
we?
boss.
Not Resmere.
Very
Yeah, I
least.
think we know her name.
Lady Frulum?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Dragon Lady they are stealing for. Yes, that'd be Lady Frulum.
Yep. I'll sign it. Lady Frulum, parentheses, the boss. And I'm gonna roll it up. Get a little piece of twine.
You should have put it
Seal
on the,
it up.
the bird descending thing and send it to him. That way it like comes down to him.
Are you
No,
telling me
it'd
this
be
in
really
character?
funny if
Yeah,
you,
I'm
if-
gonna be. You know
I
what
don't
would be a
know
good idea? How about you do that? Put it on one of them
Mhm.
damn birds.
I don't
and
know
it
what his
looks
name
like
is,
it comes. Huh?
I don't know what his name is though. Did you get his name?
Hold on. I'll take care of this. I'm gonna walk over. Hey, buddy, what was your name again?
My name is Snaggletooth.
I thought that's what you said.
Snickle Fritz?
Snaggletooth. And I'm gonna
Snaggletooth.
spell it out for him too.
So alright. I'll write on one of the paper birds to Snaggletooth, and I'll do the same thing I did before. Well, I put the letter in the paper bird and send it to him.
And then we walk back in as the bird flies.
I'm going
You know what,
to
Otis?
use
That's
this
a damn
cast
foolproof
healing
plan. We
hands on
got
myself.
I mean, it can't not work, right?
foolproof.
Mm-hmm.
Not 100 proof, foolproof.
Just like my moonshine.
Yeah, that'd be the same thing, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll
Yep.
go with that.
And you can't get higher
100
than
proof.
100 proof. I think that's our squad name, 100 proof. Or foolproof. Or Otis's gang.
I like 100 proof.
Okay, 100 proof. That sounds good. Or Otis and the gang.
You know, that sounds like a band I listened to back in Waterdeep.
Really? What kind of music they sing?
R&B,
I like song R&B.
Ribbit and Bullfrog.
And Bullywug. That is so good.
DM's got the I'm gonna kill them all face on.
We should leave
Holy
this
shit.
cave very soon.
This is what the fans pay for.
That's right. Ribbit and Bullywug. That is my favorite kind of music. Okay, so we send the bird to Snickle Fritz.
You didn't write that on there, did you?
No, I wrote Snaggletooth.
I am connected to something. I don't know what it is. It's definitely not that sound bar.
Is that what you messed with?
I've been trying to connect to that sound bar for.
If only we had our producer here.
No, really.
He had work tonight.
I don't know.
So does the music come from your thing? Oh yeah, it is.
And the only device that it says is the bedroom TV. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, because I hear music coming from here.
Is it?
Now you're just like, what is this
I-
music?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's fine.
You just turn it up on your computer, right?
Yeah.
That'll work.
I guess.
It's probably blowing right into my microphone, but it's
It's not
fine.
too bad.
It's no big deal.
If it's too bad, let us know in the chat, please, so we can turn it down or switch it.
Turn his stupid ass soundbar off. It should have a power button. All right, try to turn it on again. All right, so while you have forged this letter, I guess, make a
Guidance.
Yes.
Double guidance, it doesn't do anything, but
Makes me feel better.
yes.
What? Hit something?
yeah, hit the Bluetooth button.
The wall.
Bluetooth. Purring.
It's trying to pair.
God, I miss TV.
Oh, man.
It says tap here to set up the device, and then it just doesn't do anything.
Weird.
God, I love technology. It's amazing.
What's this thing saying?
Didn't it say something about pairing a device?
What is it
Something.
saying?
It was very quiet. So, like, search for the pair bar or something. I don't know.
Search for the what?
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
It's
You're the assistant producer of the show.
it's so quiet.
All right. There's no other sound. Let's see what it's saying.
Oh, boy.
It did not like that.
I'm sharing the password with you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I will run it
For
from
some
my
reason it
phone.
didn't
I don't want to run it from my
have me
phone,
on here.
but that's fine.
Is that the JBL soundbar? Like it has
Search
its own
for the-
network on here.
Sound bar in your device settings. That's what it said.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird.
It's fine.
Hit it again. See if I mean, maybe I can link up to it.
It should be like, actively searching for it. Let me see if I can,
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe like shows up. I don't think it's showing up on mine either.
JBXT.
Probably.
Uh,
We're having some technical difficulties.
No, that's one of mine.
What's the DMPYDC?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
Either way, let's go.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
no, I don't see it.
yeah, I think it's
Is
a
it-
soundbar issue. 'Cause it's not showing
Yeah.
up on here either.
Well, because it's connected here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Can
it
you-
says it is. It's definitely
not-
not.
But it's
Forget
not
the
playing.
device and reconnect.
Yeah,
Weird.
Power down your computer.
sure. Let's just do that.
Strange.
Anyway, so you guys have forged the document.
Yeah, we did.
You gotta love technology.
Yeah, really.
This is gonna be a deception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
While he's doing this, I also healed myself with healing hands because, you know.
Hey, +2. All right, don't
My
feel
plus
me.
one is
The
plus zero.
wondering.
Roll disadvantage enough times, maybe something will work.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
What'd you get? Like
That's a
5?
1.
A 1.
I didn't even use the guidance.
It actually says that I can no longer pair to his soundbar. because of something that I don't know what just happened. So it actually says, "Do you want me to forget the device?"
What? So weird.
Yeah.
He'll
I don't know. I'll have him figure it out. Yeah.
So I rolled a 1.
His
What
thing.
what a great technology. I love it. So fun. I love when all the stuff just works the way that it's supposed to work. It's the best. How'd you do? You got 1.
El Natural.
So he looks at your piece of paper, real close. Then he looks at you. Then he looks down at the piece of paper. Then he looks at you. Then he starts laughing, and then he rips the paper up in front of you.
Yeah, if you're gonna forge someone's name, you should at least spell it right.
Well, in my defense, I don't know how to spell that well, and I didn't forge that. So thanks for just bullying me because I can't spell very well. Thank you. I need to go to the train. I'm gonna leave. Good day.
Good. I said good day, sir.
I said good day.
The one time.
And I'm gonna about face and start walking out of the cave because I think What's Her Nuts is coming back.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting this egg, unfortunately.
We can come back for it
We could.
after an 8-hour nap.
After an 8-hour nap, for the first time in your life, you're a little bit scared of kobolds.
Well, there's those things
Well,
in here too.
Yeah. Yeah, I have 12 hit points. So on the way
Yeah, I
out,
don't
walking
know
back
what's hit points
out of the cave, I'm going to do Cure Wounds and heal myself for like 2 points again.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Cure Wounds.
That's it.
It'll
2.
do a thing.
The last time I casted it, I healed myself for 2 points.
It's
so
funny because the ones
why not
that-
this time?
The 2 times I casted it using your stuff, I rolled an
Ooh.
8 and a 7. So
That was
it was
actually
like
9
13 and
points.
14
Oh, shit.
hit points on gold. Kept him up very long.
Yep, and then I got 3 points. All right, I healed 9. 21.
Huh, not bad.
Mucho
Yeah.
gusto.
Oh,
All right.
old name.
All right.
So we're leaving.
I think we should. He didn't buy it. We got to get out of here. We did complete the mission.
I'm surprised
supposed to
it
do?
helped for somebody that didn't buy it that he didn't just come out and try to knock us down. So
Well, he's a little kobold. And I have a gun.
yeah, we're a little bloody.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, one good crack and I'm going to fall over.
let's call it a day and get on out of here.
Yep. I agree.
Live to fight another day.
Live fight another day. Live fight another day.
I was waiting to make it. You like to see what naked? No.
Okay, so where are you guys going now that we've figured out the soundbar issue? It does not want to connect to this computer. It just refuses.
Huh.
Do you have it on your iPad to connect?
I have it on my phone. I was just trying to not have to use my phone, but take one screen away from all the screens that I have. But it's all good. I am adaptable, if nothing else.
We are out of here.
You guys are leaving.
You're leaving.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think leaving out of the camp, starting to make our way back, get to the horses.
Now, was there any chambers where you think we could hide out for a long period of time without being discovered?
No, just because I think they'll send people looking for us again, especially now that that one lady knows we're here.
Yeah, and Snaggle.
We already had a run in
Nuts.
with
Snagglepuss.
when we were taking a short rest. We had a run in with the wind kobolds.
Yes.
So
Gotcha.
I'm assuming there'd probably be more if we tried.
I like all the digital stuff, but it seems like it distracts away from everything too.
Sometimes, when you're only trying to get stuff set up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Once it's all set up right, it'll be fine.
so where are you heading?
I think to the horses and start riding to where are we gonna meet? What's his
Now,
name?
do we have any way of blocking this entrance in here?
To the caves?
Yeah.
Cave? It's a pretty big entrance. Without like a fireball or something, I don't think we can.
I don't think I have anything, but I'll check.
I mean, I don't think I do either, but
I don't have any spell slots either, even so I can't
Nope.
even like.
So
Make a fake
Leeson was going
something.
to Elturol. So I think
Elturol.
we
That's where we'll head then.
head that way.
I'm sorry, you're heading where?
Elturol?
El Tyrol?
Yeah, that was the place that Leosin said he'd be at.
That's what sucks on my life.
That's from the
I had
map,
it
right?
mapped.
Yeah.
Let's see,
We
map.
can transfer, right?
That's to the west.
Oh yeah, just go to the website.
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Let's see if it'll bring it up.
I'm looking
Should
at
be
the
able
map
to, 'cause,
here.
Like, I pull up the map on mine, just on my browser.
That's where I'm going. I'm setting everything up on here.
Do you
Okay,
need the,
let me see. I
Let's
should be
see
able to
if I got
present you guys with the
bookmarks and
overworld
save
map.
those bookmarks.
Do you need the website?
Sword
I can
Coast,
message
there
No,
we
you.
go.
just bringing my bookmarks over from.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. So we're going. He was going where?
El Tyrell is.
Elturol.
It's like northwest.
It's like northwest of where you guys are at.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Because the troops were heading out west
yeah.
towards Nishkel or Burgos. We weren't sure.
I think we found out they're heading to Burgos, if I remember correctly. I think that's what we put in the note. We may have written it down.
We basically sent the map with all the.
Because I think the
Marching
map
directions.
was the Burgos the one, like the
Yeah.
circled.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So we're gonna leave and head towards El Toro.
El Tyrell? Was that where you
Yeah,
guys
it's
are
a
at?
little bit of a haul.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the next plan. Or if there's is there another big city along the way to Elturol?
Not on the path, no.
No, because the cave was kind of.
Is it south of Greenest?
Yeah, it was a little bit south of Greenest, like
We can go
south.
back Greenest, but I don't think I need anything there unless you want to take a rest there.
I mean, you can go through
Just
Burdusk
camp.
if you pass
Yeah, but we
Greenest.
would be off beaten path for that one.
But the guy told you that he was going to El Tyrell. You're talking about the monk, right? That's what
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where we want to go, or do we want to go towards where the party with the?
Well, he said he'd give us something. I don't remember what he gave us. But
170 gold per person.
yeah, I like gold.
175, I
gold.
think.
That's a
gold.
long haul for 175 gold just to backtrack.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
He's like, I don't want that money.
You will
I'll
not
take it.
take away from my people. My God.
I'm just saying, I got quotas to
Big's
fill.
mind is on the money right now.
I'm all where you all want to go, but should we stop back in Greenest to rest before we?
That could be a good idea.
That'd probably be in our best
In case
interest.
we run into something on the way there.
We might be able to get a. I don't know if they have connections to Waterdeep or anything else to warn other villages along the path they're going to be taking.
Plus, Fig holds this like there's like a ring he found. He's like, should I give this back or should I sell it? It was like it had, if I remember, it had like a.
Oh, the
greenest-
seal?
Yeah, seal
Yeah.
of the keep. They might give it back or something.
Could be useful either way.
So you're thinking about taking the ring back to Greenest?
To more.
So are you heading to Greenest before you head to El Tyrell?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Because we will probably want to rest too.
And
Okay.
That way,
We're
if we need to
pretty beat up.
resupply or anything.
Yeah, low on spell slots and stuff. Resources.
All right, sounds good. I'm not used to the screen being as tall
Yeah, that's fair.
because I'm like, I can't see what's everybody's going on. I forgot how tall the screen was, but it's good. I like it. Anyway, so you guys kind of make your way out of the cave, leaving the egg, and you. I'm gonna need someone to roll a d6.
Me?
Sure.
You all made enough fun last session. I wasn't here. Here we go. 7.
On a d6.
Do you get a plus? No, I'm just kidding. I got a 4.
4. You run into no opposition on your way out.
Cool.
You're now kind of back in the camp. No one here is any the wiser as to what's been going on
Did you
inside
want
the
to grab your
cavern.
buddies on the way out, see if they want to go, or
No. We'll keep him as our inside man.
Gotcha.
Inside men.
We have to return the horses to Greenest anyway.
That's true.
We gotta make sure we get old Clyde, take him with us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, he's been kind of your homie for a little while. All right. So you guys get back on your demonic donkey. You gather up your ponies, and you guys head back to Greenest.
Demonic donkey, D&D.
Yeah,
It was. I mean, it wasn't an accident. I mean,
Intention.
maybe it was a happy accident.
Demonic donkeys.
All right.
That's what the parents were afraid of back in the 80s.
Well, let's roll for some potential random encounters on the journey back. Go ahead and roll a. I got another table for that. Let's go with a D100.
Who's doing it?
I roll IDM, so I'll let somebody else do it. I can roll
Okay.
those all the time.
I'll roll.
Get new dice.
I've
Or is
had
that
these
the
for a
one
little
ring?
bit. These are my other ring ones. 10-7. 17.
Checking my little table here.
Yeah, I have.
Is that the one the kids got you?
Yeah, this
So
one.
your
and,
the amount of
green
travel
ring
time
ones.
it's going to take you to get back is going to be like a little bit over a day, because you guys don't have wagons or anything. You guys are just riding straight through. So your first probably like 8-ish hours of travel, pretty uneventful. There's some wild animals in the plains. You hear some birds. It's probably about midday when you guys left, so it's starting to get like early evening. Maybe 6 or 7 o'clock at night. What would you guys like to do? Do you want to continue to travel through the night, or do you want to try to rest?
How much longer do we got till Greenest?
About 16 hours.
I'd say rest.
Probably rest.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Listen to some R&B tonight. That's so good. God damn it.
So that the consensus is to go.
Rest.
Rest.
Rest. Okay. Are you guys? Where do you guys want to rest?
So we'll make up camp.
Off the path somewhere. You
Yeah.
know, nice secluded Airbnb.
There are no structures, but okay. Your little nature B&B.
Nature Airbnb.
Okay. So you guys wander off onto the side of the road, so that way no main travelers will get in your way. Fortunately, you guys are not really on a main traveled road anyway. This is not a main like freeway or highway of any type. A lot of travel does not come through. Most of the parts of the road are actually starting to be grown over with grass because they're not traveled very often. It's that dry kind of like crunchy grass, not all the way grass, more like plains grass. But you can still see where there have been hooves and like the occasional wagon or so has traveled beyond. But you guys have found a nice little spot over by in between a couple of trees. Give you guys a little bit of shelter from any potential weather. And speaking of weather, let's roll for weather effects.
Ooh.
I know
think
this
it's on
is
you.
new. I told you guys are getting the full D&D experience.
Real snow.
I need a D. Let's go with a D10. I got a chart for that somewhere.
Okay.
You think this is what they do in
8.
Ohio? They just roll.
I think so.
Sometimes.
I think so. I
The
think
past
it is.
week or so.
Yeah.
So this particular time of year is like summertime, okay? And the nighttime is not as cool as you would like it to be. You guys are in what would be like the equivalent of like the dog days of summer. So even at nighttime, it drops, a little bit, but it's still pretty hot. The ground is still kind of holding in the heat from the day, and it's not really releasing it as fast. So you're not really getting the reprieve other than the sun is not beating on your faces. The fire that you set would be for cooking and for scaring off potential wild animals, but not for warmth. You won't need it for that.
Are there any kind of ponds or puddles or anything lying around?
I'll roll for it. How about that?
All right.
All right, you had a percentage chance. There's a small pond.
All right. Otis takes off his guns and Swan dives in, and he's just like living
Just
his
swimming
best,
around, huh?
best frog life for a little bit.
Okay.
Doing some ribbiting, showing Rufus like the backstroke, and
The water itself is very very still. There's no new water that comes in. It's not attached to a creek or a stream. So it's a little bit green, not uncomfortable for you. This is water that you're probably used to being in, from an area where it's kind of swampy and boggy and marshy.
No other kind of water.
Yeah, there are a lot of lily pads, not your size, unfortunately. They're normal frog size, and you kind of feel like you're getting a little taste of home for the first time in a little while. You didn't realize how much you missed it. You're not used to being on the road this long. You would have already made the shipment and then probably headed back into the swamp. But yeah, it makes you feel a little bit like home. The mosquitoes, buzzing by your face, and you hear the crickets. And
I want to try and catch one with the tongue.
make an attack roll.
Yes. 17 plus stuff.
Yeah. So
I'm real fucking good there.
flick of your tongue, you lash out and you actually catch a couple of them in midair. These are slightly bigger swamp mosquitoes, like boggy mosquitoes. Not the ones that you're used to. Probably not as tasty, but when you're in the city, you just got to make do with the city goods.
And it tastes like microplastic a little bit up here.
All right, so we're going to do another thing. You guys are in the summer month, and I'm going to roll for the status of the moon, which may or may not be influential at some point in the story. Okay? If you guys are wondering, I'm rolling a d4 to show the cycle of the moon. The moon will have 4 cycles. You guys are past the full moon. You guys are in phase 2 of the moon. Okay? Full moon is towards the end of the month. You guys are kind of like the second week or so into the month.
Cool.
This may or may not matter later. I'm going to just make some notes because it's fun to throw things like werewolves and stuff at you.
Sure.
Plus, you guys have never got to do that. Not really, right? Like,
really.
the one game you guys were on a boat, and then we were in Stradville where it's always nighttime. So, yeah. All right. Sounds good. Phase of the moon. It's not shining quite as bright. It's a little cloudy out tonight. You guys are all kind of looking back on some of the past events and feeling a little bit disappointed that you didn't get the egg. But in your current status, it could have been potentially deadly. And you're not exactly sure what type of enemy you would have made by stealing those eggs. Maybe it's a black dragon's eggs. I mean, obviously it's a black dragon's eggs, but which black dragon? And you know a lot about dragons. Not as much as maybe you would like. You've been around them, but as far as knowing their whole ecological makeup and how they are, you know their temperament. You know that they're fiercely loyal to their eggs, and anything that they possess, they do not share. You have not seen your particular dragon deal with people who have tried to take from them. You have heard stories, though. Terrifying stories. A dragon is not one to trifle with, under the best of circumstances. If you can't friend a dragon, it's usually best to leave them alone. So, this may have ended up being a blessing in disguise. However, these dragon eggs will hatch eventually. And what purpose do they serve? Are they breeding new dragons for some type of an army? Or something worse? They were important to this particular group for some reason. And I'm sure that black dragon eggs are symbolic in some way. Before you rest for the evening, are there any other things that you want to do individually? Any discussions that you want to have amongst yourselves?
I think Fiora would go over to Crispin. Like, so, obviously you're a healer. You mind taking a look at me? I fainted right before one of the fights earlier, just for a second.
Did you get hit hard?
No, it was I've been having some dreams, and
It had to be said. You didn't specify. I had to check.
And I don't know if I was disoriented from the ability I used, using the spider, looking through its eyes. 8 eyes a little bit disorienting. Or what it was. Thought I'd ask if you could find a physical reason.
Now with the spiders, are you you're not elf, are you?
I'm an Asimar.
Oh, that's right.
My bloodline is human though.
Well, that rules that out. Have you offended your god lately?
I don't really have a god exactly. I worship Sylvanas sometimes.
So he pulls out some
but-
pamphlets and he's like, "Have you ever-"
Gosh, don't do the Mad Mage all over again.
Do you experience bloating, diarrhea, upset stomach?
I'm like, no. Thank you, but I'd rather not piss
Well,
off Sylvanas.
All right, if you don't mind, and I'm gonna go up to her, and I'm gonna draw
I can't.
just with my thumb. I'm not gonna put in like
So I have
chalk
a
or
pen
anything.
a
Just
pencil.
the sign of Lathander on your forehead and see if I can feel if there's any illness or. And I also have the Colonel there as a.
Thank you. Okay. Make a medicine check.
Crispin's a Jehovah's Witness. Do you have a moment to talk about your Lord and Savior?
Lathander.
Oh, I thought it was the chicken.
Be a 22.
You kind of give a just general medical examination, just checking the eyes for maybe some sort of a concussion. You check to make sure that there's no like blood coming out of the ears or nothing strange with the nose. She opens her mouth. You check to see if maybe there's like swollen tonsils, or you kind of feel around on her neck to see if maybe there might be like a gland or something out of whack.
See if any blood's coming out of it.
Yeah.
From like concussion.
You
or anything.
you don't notice anything physically just wrong with her, other than just the bruises, from fighting. But like, I mean, you don't give her a full on like medical exam, but just kind of a once over kind of. And no, you don't. Nothing seems strange or
Fig's
unusual.
over there behind that wagon like. Are you looking at the chicken or her?
He gets out the rubber glove and goes, "Yo, next, son."
From what I can see, I can't find anything. Maybe it was the instant where you were looking through the spider's eyes.
Perhaps. I'm not particularly well versed in deities aside from Sylvanas, but have you heard of any that have many, many eyes? That was my dream and what I saw when I passed out. It was a creature, or maybe many creatures, I don't know. It had eyes all over the place. One of them was humanoid. The other...
Would I know? I mean, I'm just bringing it since the whole spider. Would I know about, since being a cleric, like a lot of the other deities that might be out there?
Make a religion check.
Let's choose different dice.
We should guide yourself.
17.
17. You know of no deities in the main pantheons of Faerun that are worshipped by any large number of followers that speak of a god or deity or celestial being that possesses a central eye and many eyes.
None that I know of.
Alright, well...
But that doesn't mean like the brothers of the where I'm from in Greenfield might not know. Maybe we could visit the temple in Waterdeep if we're happen to make it that way, or see if there's a temple in Baldur's Gate.
If we make it that way, I wouldn't be adverse, although I didn't really expect you or anyone else to know. I feel like this thing, whatever this is, has been watching me for a long time, and I just now realized.
I know how that feeling is, somebody watching you. Or watching your chicken.
He's still like looking over. He like bats his head, but you can like clearly see his ears still like sticking up. They're like twitching, like listening to you guys.
Maybe a little bit of rest will help heal it, and then we could hopefully figure something out in the future for it.
Hopefully. I'll watch the stars, although I'm not sure how helpful they'll be in this case. Thank you for your assistance.
I'm gonna go. It's towards the evening. I'll go through my evening ritual of tea and prayer and figure out who we're setting up for guard. I can only imagine what
Okay.
we did.
Yeah, I got access to Discord now. What?
You had access.
You know how hard it is to try to do all that. Now I have real.
Now you're
access.
gonna laugh and be mid. You're gonna have to deal with.
I'm already like a mid DM. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, you make your preparations. The description that you gave of this celestial being, or this thing that you saw in your dreams, Fig, make a history check.
Ooh. Come on, what secret you have for us?
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Should probably clean it.
Something about the description of the eyes and how it had many eyes seems familiar to you, but you can't quite place where you may have heard a myth or a legend of something or someone that comes to people in their dreams that possesses many eyes. Can't quite put your finger on name or where you even heard it. Any other things that people want to do before sleeping?
I'll just look at the stars, use my star chart, etc.
Make a wisdom check.
I'm gonna eat some psychedelic mushrooms.
Did you find some? Make a nature check.
Fuck yeah, I did. We're gonna use the dice. I should still need to ship out. Sorry, William.
Wow.
William,
Those are some
you
lucky-
get you don't get this set.
He said, "I'm keeping this one."
That is a natural 20.
You don't find just a couple psychedelic mushrooms. You find
Let's take a journey.
on the back of this tree.
You can
They're
take the
just
blue
growing
pill.
off of it, and all along the base of it. It's like the one side of this tree that never gets much sunlight because of the shade. And if you didn't know better, something planted these here on purpose.
You can take the blue pill. See how far this rabbit hole goes. You can take
How many of the mushrooms would you like to take?
Oh, I'm scraping this fucking tree down.
There
Like,
are about 50 total mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scrape it all the way down.
Full
And
bag.
Okay.
these
For the next-
schnozberries taste like
You
schnozberries.
now have about 50 what you believe are psychedelic mushrooms. Sorry, TikTok. We're sorry. We do not condone
we're
the
on
use of
mature.
psychedelics.
I did put it on my chart.
It's on the chart now,
And
so-
psychedelic mushrooms, any mushroom could technically be psychedelic.
It's true.
You're eating a fungus, so
You're a fungus.
I love mushrooms though.
I do too.
I hate
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Like ones
I
on
don't fucking
pizza,
like you.
guys. I meant ones
Oh,
on
we don't
pizza.
run any
No,
packages.
I don't trust people that eat uncooked raw mushrooms.
You
got
shouldn't.
you got a problem.
Yeah, you gotta like cook those things.
Yeah, little saute,
Little
steak,
little
gravy.
onion, little garlic,
Yeah,
mm,
you want
Little-
to take a journey?
little butter.
No.
I'm gonna start roofing you guys. I'm gonna be Alan from The Hangover.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Otis probably will. I don't.
Okay, so with your nature check and a large collection of psychedelic mushrooms, how'd you do on your wisdom check?
Oh, I got like shit. 8.
It's a little cloudy tonight.
Yeah.
The stars don't seem to speak to you.
You having a little trouble sleeping?
Would you like more trouble sleeping?
Like, even more.
I think I'm good.
They might help you see
Thanks.
more stars.
Okay,
To help you see something.
more for me, and I'll just take her portion. Just bite it like I'm. Oh my
Now,
God.
just because you found psychedelic mushrooms doesn't mean that you know how strong these are.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take a bite. We're gonna go on.
You assume that they are. They have like a very similar color and a style to
actually dead
psychedelic
cats.
mushrooms that you've seen before. They're mushrooms that your mom told you not to eat.
For what
She said
reason?
there's 3 kinds of mushrooms in the forest: those good for eating, those not good for eating, and those that will kill you. And she categorized ones that look like this as you probably shouldn't eat these. And then she winked often.
Your mom was in Woodstock.
You either gonna get high or the shits. It's,
Or both. Or both.
Yeah, so, like, I've already taken some.
Oh yeah.
Like, while I was scraping them off, I'm just kind of like, I'm testing the product.
You get to roll for dankness of
Yeah, can we roll for dankness?
Constitution check.
No, I feel like that's a D100.
No,
For dankness.
It's Constitution check.
Oh.
I have a DC set in mind.
I'm gonna go 16. 2.
oh god.
Gulk is tripping balls.
It's a Constitution saving throw, so you get to add your mod.
There's not enough modifications of that.
It
Well, you are a
might
barbarian.
be like a 4 or a 5. It's pretty
I
bad.
think you have proficiency.
I'm okay. I'm okay taking this journey.
All right. So you
Describe the scene.
you take this mushroom
He's already in this group.
and you know what?
On all things.
I'm gonna, this music's not.
I can't pull over any further.
So, as your companions settle down for the night, having turned down your mushroom offers, you eat this mushroom. You kind of lay on your back, and you look up at the sky, waiting for something to happen. And at first, you're a little bit disappointed. You feel like,
I eat more.
man, all this effort for nothing. This should have been. This should be doing something. If you had paid for these, you'd want your money back. You'd be hunting down the kid that sold them to you, and getting your money back. And then a strange sensation hits you as you try to get up, and you can't. Your legs don't work. Your arms don't work.
Is he about to have a paralysis?
Your head doesn't work. You try to move your head to kind of look around, and it's just stationary at the sky. And you're not sure how long you're sitting there, but it feels like a really long time. You start to hear the sounds of a couple of your companions making their normal nightly noises. Fig doing his like little yips, holding onto his tail, and you hear a few like ribbit weird kind of burpy snores from
R&B.
Otis, and
Watch. Was he supposed to be watching?
you hear the occasional cluck from the colonel. And as you try to adjust your ears, it sounds like they're kind of coming from all around you. And then you look down towards your feet
Oh shit.
with only your eyes
I don't have any feet.
working to move. And you notice that there's a sound coming near your feet. It sounds like something kind of walking through the grass.
Father, can you hear me?
What do you do?
I think just with everything just being in, I mean, again, like paralysis or even maybe slow motion, I'm gonna try to like fight through it.
Okay.
I'm like, it's just the high. There's nothing, there's nothing here. Like, I'm gonna try to fight through that, but I can only think about that for about 3 seconds, tops,
3 seconds.
before I just imagine myself shaking, but I'm not moving at all. Like, I'm trying to like shake myself, and it's just not working.
It's not working at all.
Yeah, this trip is not going well.
You are under the paralyzed condition.
Oh yes, carry my ass around.
Your eyes work. Your instincts are to kind of shut them at first, and then you kind of do one of these eye squinty things, looking down to see maybe whatever was coming that way might go away. Because if you can't see it, it can't see you. This is logic. You see a familiar bird head at the bottom of your feet. Kind of looks like the colonel is peeking up over top of your 2 massive feet. And his eyes are wide. And normally, when they're more of this kind of like regaled, like dark specks with like a little hint of like blue around the middle, these are large and red, and they look like they are on fire. literal fire behind them. Not shooting out, just the eyes themselves. Like they are tiny little infernos. And the pupil is the flame. You see a little bit of steam coming out of his little bird beak as he's looking directly at you. And his eyes get bigger and bigger
Can I
and
talk?
bigger and bigger. You haven't tried. That's why I asked, what do you want to do?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to talk. It's just gonna be like, again, I'm imagining everything in slow motion, so it even sounds like, holy shit.
To you, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, to everybody else, it's
She
3 times.
kind of rolls over and hears you going, holy shit. And it just sounds like normal Gulp talking. She's like, he must be having a dream, and just kind of goes back to sleep. Because you kind of look asleep to her. By the way, the Colonel's not there. The Colonel is curled up with... Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
Paralysis, Colonel.
Yeah, no, I mean, just in absolute awe of what is going on, because I'm like, hi, this chicken might be powerful. And then I'll kind of like, again, like the holy shit, but also like the question, KFC, and it's just like all this slow-mo, and then, yeah, it's just all slow motion. The trip does not get better.
The Colonel's eyes, they max out to the size of like large ovals. His eyes now are almost all encompassing on the sides of his head. You can almost not really see more of his head. Just these huge black ovals with fire in them. And he just continues to look at you intently, not moving, not making any noise, just looking at you. And it's about that time that you hear something sounds like it's coming from above your head, kind of walking towards you.
All right. Let me check D&D Beyond so I can give you an accurate reading of what I'm going to try to do. After further review, anybody want to guide me?
They are
We're
asleep.
asleep.
Come on, guys.
I mean, someone's gonna be on.
All right.
It's supposed to be him.
They're honey most.
Okay.
So it's plus 3, 16.
Okay.
I'm going to try to change my trip. So with the Colonel's eyes being just so wide.
So what's the roll?
16.
What's the roll?
I'm going to try to fight it.
What skill?
Oh, I just did a con.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to take control. Get control back of myself a little bit. I'm going to try to jump through the chicken's pupils.
Well, I would say that would be mental, not physical.
Yeah.
So, what's your wisdom save?
Fuck. 12. Minus 1. Well,
Okay.
it's a 13 minus 1, so 12.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to jump and run away from whatever's above
Make
me.
a second con save to see if you are able to regain control of your body.
11.
No.
Okay.
This kind of works. Like, you're starting to feel a little tingle in your toes, but you're not quite there yet.
I think the rest of us are like. we're
So
feeling
you're trying to like
like this.
move and sort of like jump into this chicken's eye.
Yeah.
What actually ends up happening is you kind of just flop over on your side, and you're kind of just laying there, a little drool coming out of your face, and you look down, and the Colonel now is kind of like peeking his head from like sideways at the bottom of your
Still
feet.
big eyes?
Huge eyes.
Help me.
He looks at you and goes,
Feed me more.
and then you hear laughing coming from above your head.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so it's just all in slow motion.
You suddenly feel something like wet. Wet and sort of like rough texture.
Sticky.
No, like it like runs across the top of your head, and then it does it again.
Big tea bag.
And you kind of look up, and you see Clyde, and he's licking your head. And as you kind of like are now able to move your neck a little bit, he's kind of licking across the top of your eyeballs.
You tongue the donkey, don't you?
I was literally about to say that. I'm just like sticking my tongue out, just like.
Big heard you kind of flop, and he looks over and he just sees you going all by yourself.
You're dying.
You're like, he's on his side, he'll be fine. What do you do now? This is your psychedelic trip.
I'll try to fight it again.
Okay. Wisdom save.
11.
Okay. And make a con save to see if you get control of your body. back.
17.
All right, so you're now all of a sudden with a strange just burst of energy. You're able to like move your arms and your legs. What would you like to do?
Still tripping.
You're tripping balls.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of reach down on my side.
As you kind of look out now, because you kind of sat up to gain control of your body, you're looking, and it looks like the sky is neon green.
All right, so I heard the conversation with the Colonel and her with Fiora about the 5 multiple-eyed being, right?
With Crispin and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Me being the nice person I am, I'm gonna try to dream up that person. I'm gonna see if I can see it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna try to make up my own imagination. Just a multi-eyed being, and then we're gonna see if I can. I don't know. We're gonna see if the psychedelics work.
He's gonna have a vision of it and then try and draw it in the morning.
Make an intelligence check.
I'm real good at that.
Because this is more of a creative thing, not a wisdom thing.
It was a 17 and then it rolled to a 3 too. This is a fucking like 9,000-eyed donkey.
So as you're sitting there and
I
you're
got
trying
it.
to visualize this creature, you look at the partial moon that's in the sky. You can see the outline of the entire moon, but only part of it is shining through. But you see the entire circle. Even though the sky is like a neon green, the moon itself seems the same. And then you see the shape of the moon sort of like become eclipsed. And then it sort of rotates, this orb in the sky where the moon once was. It's now blocking the moon.
Go do the puzzle. Go do the puzzle real quick before it turns off the string.
It's a puzzle.
Yeah, you just drag it over.
And as it rotates around, you see one large central eye in the middle of this dark orb in the sky. You can't see what the orb is made of. You just see this eye. It shines like a bright, almost like yellowish white, and it has its like pupil is like red. The iris color. I'm sorry, the iris is like red, like blood red. And then you see it smile underneath of it, and all you get is like these long, elongated, sharp teeth. Probably exaggerated, but you're not really sure. Just rows of teeth like a shark, but they're all pointed and jagged, just smiling at you. Then you see several little like tentacles and tendrils come pouring out of the tops and side and bottom of this creature. They're elongated, much like an octopus, but on each one of them, at the ends of the like these little tentacles, you see another eyeball that matches the same eyeball that's in the center, but just a little bit smaller. No mouths on them, though.
Figure. Help. And then I'll just pass out.
Okay.
No, he'll say when you pass out.
I can't feel my face.
This, you look and see that the Colonel is gone. You see that Clyde is gone. And this thing in the sky just stares down at you, like peering into your eyes. All of its eyes directed at you, peering at you. Are you not impressed?
Not my fight.
Always have an eye out.
I see what you did there.
And then all of the eyes close. They kind of draw back up into the orb, and your trip is sort of over as everything sort of rights itself.
Okay.
And as you're kind of sitting there,
Do I have normal senses back?
yes,
Okay. I have defecated and soiled myself.
I was going to suggest that.
Inspiration. I read the DM's mind.
Inspiration.
That's how
Roll
you.
for consistency.
But you look over at the Colonel and you see both the Colonel and Clyde kind of near Crispin. The Colonel looks like he's just curled up with Crispin, just sleeping, and Clyde seems to be just a little bit off. Doesn't even look like he's ever moved. He looks like he's resting as well. No one seems to understand what has happened to you.
So. Well, we're going to take a bold strategy on this one. I'll take out a small hatchet.
Okay.
I don't believe the trip's over. I'm going to cut one finger off.
And here's the errand we were waiting for.
How do you
Which
think?
finger would you like to try to cut off?
I'm just going to go for like the tip, like just the nail.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm going to be forceful with it. Just whack. Like the cat in the hat.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
17.
What's
Oh,
your
that hits. I
What's
mean,
your armor class?
I'm so good. I hit myself.
He said with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, 1. So I miss. I mean, it's a natural.
Oh
one.
no, you hit.
No, it's I forgot. It's a nat. Fuck!
Fail. You're aiming for the tip.
So you're
Just the
trying to like
Give us something
you
else.
just kind of got back your senses and you got this big axe and you're trying to like line it up to just try to cut off the very tip of one of your fingers.
You circumcised
Which one are you aiming at?
I feel like you really don't need your index finger that bad.
Okay. It's not that important, right?
Huh?
Unless you're a gunslinger.
So you go to like you kind of hold your index finger out and you're trying to like sit it on the ground and line this up. And as you go to swing, you chop off your whole left hand.
Oh my god!
That's pretty much what he does. Trip is over.
You hit it. It severs it immediately. Blood starts coming out. Then the pain kicks in as you're kind of like holding up the stump and blood's kind of squirting you in the eye. And your hand's still there on the ground.
It's moving. And it says property of Elvin.
Okay, so you are now bleeding with only one hand. What would you like to do?
Did you scream?
He screams. You guys hear it.
I feel like Luke Skywalker right now.
Hey, shut up. We're trying to sleep.
Yeah, that doesn't stop. That.
What's that smell?
I feel like I pop up and go, like, think something attacked him.
Oh my god!
It was the fucking chicken. The chicken did it. And Clyde watched.
The colonel's like,
I can fix that. Yeah. So I'm just screaming bloody murder.
This is the game you asked for.
And it doesn't disappoint. This is what I hoped it would be.
Oh man, I can't wait for him to figure out how he's going to put that hand back on. If only he had a lich's hand he could attach to it.
Quick, where's Vecna?
Let me eat some more mushrooms. I'll find him.
All right, so yeah, he's screaming bloody murder.
What would I need to roll for the pain to knock me out?
Roll damage on the attack first.
Well, it was a 5 plus 4, so 9.
You're losing a lot of blood.
That was a good strike. I don't miss.
Yeah. Unless you get that thing tourniquet up, you will pass out from blood loss.
I guess with this screaming, I will get up and I will run towards him.
He's like, I guess.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a common thing?
You just see him waving it around, blood. I mean, it's like a fire hose.
He's got 49 more
My
mushrooms.
No, he won't after this.
I'll just do some quick thinking. I'm gonna stick my hand in the fire to cauterize it.
I'm like working and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell is going
first I'm looking around trying to figure out what the hell hit him.
Someone
what the
get
hell
my hand.
injured him. And then I see him trying to shove his hand in the fire, and Crispin's trying to help. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go help them.
Well, you take 22 points of fire damage, but your hand's no longer bleeding.
A strong case.
Well, I don't think he's gonna be lifting any dragon eggs anytime soon. Does he pass out from the pain from?
I would say.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
Okay. No, you're like on the verge of almost passing out just from blood loss.
I'm feeling a little woozy.
I'm gonna go over there and be like, "Sit down, big boy. Sit down. Get the hell away from the fire."
Great balls of fire.
Do I see like the mushrooms that might be spilled around him?
I would say that there's a couple, sure.
Okay. You need to lay down. Lay down. I'm gonna lay him down, and I'm gonna be like, as I'm doing that, I'm kicking them mushrooms towards the fire.
Now we're just getting a group high.
Yeah, the fumes are going.
Shit.
We're in a shared experience now.
Yeah, because I.
We all
Light so he can see what
They
he's
can't
doing.
see us. We're in the spirit world.
cut our fucking hands off.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on
All right,
him.
we're going to play a game. It's called Fingers.
I lost. Normally you get 5 lives.
I guess. You dumbass. I will use one of my healing kits and try to do the burns, heals. I'm not gonna waste a spell yet because I don't have anything that can reattach the hand.
No, you don't.
Precedent.
Do we have a bag of holding or anything?
No.
You want to hold my hand?
Yeah,
Got him.
gentle reposing kisses.
I would rule that you could general repose the hand.
What about? I don't have that.
I guess you guys
Isn't it
better get
second
back to
level?
a town.
I don't have
soon.
it.
Well, you can prepare it.
Anybody have a bag of
We haven't
ice?
taken a long rest yet, so you can do it
I just need a
What?
We
bandit
haven't
and some
taken a long
ice.
rest yet. So I think it's actually ritual cast. You should check. Clerics are ritual casters, right?
Maybe I just.
Yeah.
Clerics can ritual cast, yeah. This might be the funniest thing I think that's happened in the game.
Ritual caster.
Last guy that cut off his hand did it on purpose, though.
Almost. It was like
All I
half
gotta
on
say is when I
purpose.
die, I'm gonna be just like Chubbs. Look, Happy, I got my hand back.
I should have made it your right hand.
I don't have anything that
do
can
with you.
reattach hands.
Where's his mini at? Take the left hand off of it. He now only has one hand.
May your own kind of music. So lost. We finally reached the bunker.
Okay.
You have to hit. You,
Yes,
have,
it's at second level and it is ritual.
you have to hit the button.
So he spends some time to cast General Repose on your hand so it doesn't decompose.
Isn't the only spell that can fix that regeneration? Or isn't that like a 7th level spell?
Mm-hmm.
Do what?
Wait, I can
Regeneration's
only
like a
grab my axe
7th
with
level
one hand
spell.
now.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I needed a nerf.
So I need the unprepared one to get that one prepared.
Seems
I mean, you could do a little like Army of Darkness and maybe make like a metal one, a little
Yeah, that's
gauntlet.
Right?
You don't
The
exactly
cosmetic
strike me as
ones,
the
too.
engineering type, though.
Well,
I
I
know
know
a
able to find a
gunslinger,
magical
though.
replacement.
Dude, that would be badass.
Magic hand?
I'll see what I can do.
A gunslinger barbarian with one hand.
You're just like
Calm
an
down,
attachment
Captain
that's
Hook. It's
like
gonna be
a
fine.
gun.
We're gonna
Instead of
get you
a
through this.
Anybody hear a clock ticking?
Maybe just like duct tape a shield or something.
All right.
Duct tape, really? Yeah, we'll stop at the hardware store on the way back.
Yeah.
We're gonna use some duct tape and a stapler. We got this.
Duct tape is
Maybe some super
a
glue.
lot of rope.
Is Gorilla taping?
Isn't there like some like super sealant or like glue?
I
or
guess
something? Sovereign's glue.
I'll take the hand and cast Gentle Repose on it. I'll sit there and I'll reach into supplies, get a pinch of salt, find a copper coin out of my pouch, and I'll take the remains instead of putting it on the corpse eyes, I'll just put it in the palm, a couple copper pieces, and I'll close the hand over the copper pieces and the salt, and I will cast the spell, Gentle Repose, on it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sit there and be like, why am I doing this for a dumbass? Why am I doing this for a dumbass? Please, Lord, lead me. Why? Why do we put up with this nonsense? Why? He is chicken fried stupid.
I'm going through
Maybe if
his
I pray
bags to
real hard,
gather the
it'll grow
mushrooms
back.
and get them away from here.
So while I'm doing that, I use my healing kit, one of my healing kits on him. Is he knocked out?
No.
No.
Nope.
He's strong.
Well,
His
you only
his
got-
constitution's really good.
All right, lay down. I got your hand. It's good for 10 days. I am. I'm like, I do got your hand. I got your hand. And I put his other hand in my pouch.
soft.
It'll be all right, bub.
You
It'll be all right.
moisturize.
And then I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, I'm gathering the mushrooms and I am taking them away.
go throw him in the fucking pond.
She takes a little
Open it so
takes a little
fast.
sample, a little microdose.
Oh no. Fiora knows better.
Sounds
She's
like a
druid.
story.
She's a druid. You know they had that shit.
What a derail.
I was here for 25 minutes. I can do a lot of damage.
To yourself.
Yourself.
All I gotta say is I cauterize the wound.
Okay. So you have got him stabilized. His hand is no longer decomposing. And you've taken what you believe is most of the mushrooms from him.
I've gone through his bags. I've gone around the camp, and yeah.
Okay. So, with that, you guys now are going to go to sleep. For real this time.
Well, there went my healer's kit.
You're in a
Although
lot
I
of pain. It's difficult for you to sleep. You have a level of exhaustion.
Give me 10.
10?
Well, only
Man,
5
he's
now.
dead.
I'll take first watch since Crispin needs to sleep.
What a night.
Don't ask us ever if there's anything else we want to do again before bed.
I thought it was a really kind gesture, you know, to like let you,
You
guys.
cut my fucking hand off.
You rolled
He
the
did.
one, and you guys said we want critical misses, and we want that to matter. So
This is a great idea.
All I gotta say is we could have gotten away with it.
I'm not apologizing.
wasn't
I'm
for
just
you.
saying this is the thing that you guys wanted.
He was
I know
like,
it.
he's like disadvantage.
I was like, you're supposed to be disadvantaged, or it'd have been like a 12.
You know what's even better?
Thank you for calling him out on his not rolling.
You know what's actually funny is I could have used my advantage that I just got from inspiration, but I felt like it was better for
I think you're too doped up to use inspiration.
Okay, so yeah, you do not get any sleep. You're in pain, so you get exhaustion. Everyone else sleeps great.
It's the
Yay.
You guys all get a long rest.
Yay.
Stuff back, the jalapeno ones, but honey mustard. Just peachy.
I'm gonna fix my spell.
Or juicy peach.
So we get a long rest.
You do.
Thank goodness.
I get all my rage back.
You do not get a rest.
I didn't rest at all.
No.
You're too busy.
I don't get
crying.
any hit points back.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna need a short rest.
I would say yes. You could do a short rest.
Okay. Shit, I already expended hit dice this fucking. God damn it!
It hurts to be stupid.
Kind of a beach. I know I only had one
Also, I
left.
can change spells.
Yeah.
I
Oh
guess
my
with you
God.
around, I better just keep that damn spell.
Hey
in
man, I
there.
got 15 back on my hit die.
Yay.
That's a max roll for a dumbass.
Yeah, I had to get rid
So
of.
you guys wake up in the morning
Sanctuary.
feeling pretty refreshed, except for one person, and you guys are going to make the trek the rest of the way to Greenest. It's about 16 hours trek still. D20 for potential random encounter.
18.
Hmm.
Go, you look like shit. Is your family
You
tree a
managed
wreath?
to. Actually, with that roll, you guys actually managed to travel at a slightly faster pace, and you guys,
The day since
with
last
with
dance.
the sky clear, there's no wind, there's no harsh suns today. It's actually a little bit cloudy, even though you guys are in like the summer months. You're able to just cover more ground, and you guys actually gain about 2 hours of travel. You get about 2 hours further before the sun is getting ready to kind of.
Y'all think we should keep pushing on?
You guys are
All
only a
right.
couple hours now
I
out
say
from
we
the town.
push through because I don't trust him to go. sleep
And I
on
still
his
have
own.
2 good feet.
Yeah, you do.
For now,
It was an accident.
popping them mushrooms was an accident.
No, the mushrooms were on purpose. Cutting my hand off, that was an accident. I slipped.
Why would you have your wax out while you're on drugs?
You
This
know?
is-
Why
your
would you not
brain on
consult the
drugs.
druid before you pop you a mushroom or two?
There should be a law that you can't operate weapons when you're under the influence.
There's OSHA laws back there.
Yeah, those only affect when you're in the cities.
Right? We don't got enough laws around here in the woods.
So you guys are pushing on through the night.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause
You
there's
guys
no way
arrive
I'm supposed
in
to-
Green.
You'll find it.
It's a little bit after midnight. Probably around maybe 1. The town is pretty closed up. There's a few people still in the tavern, but most of the residents are asleep. Most of the shops are closed. I would say all the shops are closed except for the tavern.
I'm sure we're banned from the other tavern where you're dragging shit all over the damn place.
What? No, it's all cleaned up now, I'm sure.
Yeah, not by you.
I did a little. Not a lot. I mean, the little was when I told him to go outside.
What do you want to do?
Go night-night?
I mean, yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning. Have a little nightcap at the bar and head up to find a room.
All right, so you guys go into the bar, and you don't see the usual guy. There's an elf guy working tonight.
I say you got him fired for sanitary reasons. You got him.
What? No, that wasn't me.
It looks like a younger elven. He's probably in his like maybe 20s. He looks young.
What happened to the other
He
keeper?
actually looks like he might be a half elf.
What happened to the other keeper?
Oh, he's on vacation. I'm just filling in for him.
Vacation.
Yeah, he needed a little time off. Some family issues.
I bet.
Wasn't dysentery, was it?
We're not supposed to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Here's your dragon shit.
If we are asked, I was told, and he like pulls out this like little card. All of the proper cleaning techniques have been applied to and throughout the restaurant and bar and bedroom facilities. Thank you for your interest in our services. And then he puts it back.
Oh, what happened?
Some people got sick.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, you should, I got this medicine. It helps with all kinds of sicknesses.
At that point, I feel like I'd be like, no.
And then he looks over at Gulp. Dear God, what happened to you?
Can I get 1 beer?
Ain't no double fist in that, son.
You want a straw? Get it for you, a straw?
Can I have 1 beer?
He pours you a drink. On the house, lad. On the house.
Don't I get free beer?
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
You hear a bard in the corner. Nubbing you is easy cause you're looking for nub in all the wrong places. Looking for nub.
Nothing but love.
What's nub got to do with it? Got to.
You're a cleric now.
Guest star.
It dies hard, son.
He's like, I'm multi-classing into bard in 2 levels.
Clock
Bard,
daggers.
oh shit.
Fuck
Nothing
the
but
extra
a
hit.
G-thing, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll drink my beer in sadness.
There is a bard actually singing songs about how his ex-wife took everything from him, including one of his hands.
It's a country song.
It's a country song.
Country song.
Yeah, it's very sad. She even took the dog. I mean, he had it coming.
Dude, I
He
can be named
kissed her
Garth
sister,
Hooks.
so you know.
Oh my god.
I can be a bard.
Barbarian.
I'm gonna be Garth Hooks.
Tobin Keys and Garth Hooks on tour. Oh man. Kevin's like,
I quit.
done.
Someone else can DM. I want to be a player.
Tired of this bullshit.
Okay.
At that end of the table.
Not so much up here, but all down there.
Yes, Tommy boy.
every week, you know, every week it's right in there. Not so much here.
It's all that water Bill drinks.
Yeah.
It does something to you.
Anyway,
Water.
so you guys are able to get into a room. You guys, are you explaining how you have been promised free drinks for life here?
Should you leave your friend outside?
Nope. He comes with us. Outside.
As I'm holding the Colonel, I'm like, that's. I mean, he shat all over the damn
The
place
Colonel
last
never
week.
one time pooped anywhere that was inappropriate.
You've never seen.
Does the Colonel poop?
He does, just like normal chickens.
Yeah,
But he
walks
always kind of like
outside
goes off
and
on the side,
scratches.
or he kind of buries it.
He's a civilized.
It's actually kind of odd. You guys all find it a little bit weird.
It's a little bit weird.
Because he'll be like pecking around and like walking around him, and all of a sudden he'll get this. He just kind of walks off, and he just comes back a couple seconds later. His eyes are, yep, feeling much better.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Are we sure he doesn't shit golden eggs?
You don't know
The next time Colonel goes for a boom boom, let Rufus know.
Did you guys
and
figure
do
out
a
if the
little
Colonel is a
training.
rooster or a chicken?
He'd be whatever he wants to be. He was a rooster.
He's a rooster. Okay.
He's a rooster.
So he probably would not be laying eggs.
No.
Or would he?
I mean,
Maybe.
is that what you want to do? You want the Colonel to train your. Is it a pet? A friend? How do you.
He's my
how do you
buddy.
train the dragon?
He's my partner.
I'm done.
We're best friends.
Okay, we'll go with friend. You want the Colonel to train your friend, not to shit inside.
I guess. I mean, he's just living his life.
He means yes.
Sure.
All right.
She is very fluent in Otis.
I'm gonna talk to the Colonel and be like, "You mind taking him on as a project? I know you got a lot on your hand right now. I know it's a lot. You got this. I appreciate it. I do, because you know we got to think about the people that live in this town and the diseases that
He
come
kind of
from
looks
dragon
over
shit.
at Rufus and kind of gives him what. You don't speak chicken, but you think that he just gave him a stink eye.
It's a very Obi-Wan, so uncivilized.
So I will put the Colonel and be like, all right. And the Colonel like walks across the bar to like Rufus, and you just see like a feather hand come down. Like the fucking wing comes out and just like cups his face. It's like,
And I think Rufus just puts his head there for the pets. He's used to getting pets.
and he just like pecks him on the head. Burp. See like two feathers. Burp. Basically, with the wing, he grabs him by his little ear and walks him outside.
All right, so you guys get your next long rest. Rufus and the Colonel, they go off into a dark corner of the bar.
Making the boom boom.
All right, you now are no longer under the effects of exhaustion.
Your hand grows back. Nope.
It was all a dream. All a dream. No.
I just watched that the other night with Jared.
So, you guys wake early the next morning. What would you like to do?
I want to figure out what this ring's about. The ring that we found.
Okay.
What was it sapphire ring?
found
Golden
a
sapphire
sapphire ring. I'll be really honest with you. I'm not 100% sure, but let me check my book here.
Have you tried to throw it in the fire?
Is this the next day?
Yes, it's next day.
Crispin and the Colonel are going to make a trip to the church and see if anything needs done.
I'll go with you.
Crispin and the Colonel make a trip to the church by themselves.
Okay.
No, you come with me. Maybe we
Yeah.
can find somebody that, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the hand, and we're gonna see if we can find somebody that might be able to reattach it.
I don't think I want to reattach. I like me. Like me for how I am.
I'm gonna pull him down to my level.
I
You
like
see
me.
that axe you're carrying, boy?
Yep.
You can hit a lot harder with 2 hands instead of 1.
Yeah, but if I hit really hard, you know.
You all
I
are
know-
at
I want to
I
get.
know you're from the woods, but you don't
Fourth
have to be
level?
as dense as the woods
that
you're
correct?
from.
Okay.
I want to give my enemies a chance.
I mean, our guys.
So you found the ring in.
Oh my god.
I think it was
I feel I was
the
born with
carpeted
white hair to
room or
prepare for
whatever.
you.
if I remember correctly. I think it was,
You
have
may
it.
notice.
Full white hair
Didn't
now.
you find it in the treasury?
I think it was in the chest. Yeah, the one that we disarmed.
That wasn't
No.
that room. Was it concealed passage?
I
Finding
cast,
discarded
Druid
like
craft,
right before
like
the
make it
egg.
smell like beer and just like lure him.
It was not the shrine. Hatchery.
Like real?
You mushrooms?
Treasure storage. Okay.
I'm listening.
It's like Scooby with a damn
You're-
Church is so much better now. Bet you didn't think that was gonna happen.
You said it was a sapphire ring.
Yeah, it's, I have written down
Brick
golden
guy.
sapphire ring.
All right.
worth
This was
900.
in.
I love lamp.
It had like the crest.
It was in the shrine room.
We harvested honey.
Yeah, in the
Friday.
chest.
That's fancy.
I bought me a.
Let's see. You found the string of pearls,
Put
the gold and sapphire
frames in.
ring,
Bingo machine.
Yep.
and a pouch containing a
That's it.
dozen
Honey extractor.
masterfully cut and polished stones.
Like bees and shit.
Mhm.
The ring of the string of pearls and the ring were most likely taken from Greenest.
Pretzels and yellow jackets.
Dude,
These are cool.
How much were the gems worth again? Now that you have that up.
The stones are worth 100 gold pieces each, and there are 12. I'm sorry, yeah, there's a dozen of them.
Okay. Got it.
So, who are you wanting to ask about these particular items?
Probably what's his name, the dwarf at the keep, because he seemed like, was he the one that was like owned the keep? I think.
He's like the keeper of the keep.
Got it. Yeah, he'd probably know.
So, Escobart.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what it was. Yeah.
So you go back up to Escobart at the keep. Ah, laddies, welcome back. Good to see that most of you are in one piece.
He's straight. Just live life.
I don't notice the joke.
Did you have a bit of troubles?
A little bit.
That one.
Not related to that. But we infiltrated the camp again, and we found a couple items that seemed like they probably belonged here, one that were stolen during the raid.
Well, I could take a look at them.
Pulls out the gold and sapphire ring and the pearls, see if they ring a bell.
Okay. Do. He takes a look at the. Let's do the necklace first. I believe that the necklace belongs to one of the cleric's wives.
Okay.
I'll return it.
Chris might be.
As far as the ring, I think that is a heirloom of one of the farmers. I think it's one of either his grandma or his great grandmother's ring. I believe. I know I've seen him before.
Okay. Do you know a name or maybe a location?
His name is Howard. He's on a farm on the very outskirts of the town. Right when you first exit out of Greenest, there's a couple of small guess, farm huts. He lives in one of those.
Okay.
As far as the cleric, he'd probably be in the temple.
Cool. Well, that's all we had. We found out a little bit of information on where they're headed next. It's they're headed west. I know we told that monk that was here. He seemed to have moved on to another place. But just thought you guys just let you know that they're out in the move again. Just be careful.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
Thanks for the heads up. We'll be on our guard. What would you like to do now?
Farmer. He probably doesn't have much gold. Should we just keep the ring?
I don't care. It won't fit me.
Well, maybe it's important to him. I don't know. I'll let Crispin decide.
I was gonna say I'm with Crispin and Gold.
So the ring belongs to a farmer. That's probably like a family heirloom, and the pearls belong to like the wife of one of the clerics. So Fig's gonna let you decide what to do with them. If we should keep them or if we should give them back. Because you seem to be our moral compass. Fig wants to keep the ring, but he's like,
The ring belongs to who?
a farmer.
Do you know what individual farmer it goes to? Then you'll
Somebody
return
would
it to
know.
him.
All right.
There was no, well, maybe we should. He's like, then you're gonna return it to him.
Okay. Think of the gold. Yeah, I'll give you the pearls since you're already headed to the temple.
Okay.
And then Fig will probably head to the farm that he was telling.
All right. Maybe you should take somebody with you going to a farm.
Oh, wait.
I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but you being a fox sneaking up on a farm
I'll go with
might not be taken lightly. No, you're going with me.
As long as it's not a chicken
I got your
farm,
hand
I'll
right
be
here.
alright.
I'll go with you, man. I'll be a moral compass. I got you.
We're splitting the party.
Yes. Yeah.
Nothing bad ever happens when
Nothing
you do
bad
that.
ever.
I mean, my hand got cut off with the party.
Facts.
It's true.
But while you were doing something on your own.
Yeah, everybody was asleep.
We're never alone. God is always
As
We're
long
never
as, long as
truly
we have our
alone.
thoughts, you know,
Lathander's
we're
light
never
is
alone.
always.
Yes. We'll leave the light on for you.
All right, who is going to see the farmer and who is going to see the clerics?
Yes.
I think we'll go to the farmer.
And I was gonna go with Crispin and Gold to the clerics.
Got it.
Yeah, she can help.
I don't have
coax
two.
him.
I don't have two hands to hold.
You got
When I
one
cro-
big hand. We're
When
smaller.
I cross the street, who's gonna hold my hand?
All right, let's do the clerics first. You guys make yourself way back towards the temple, and the temple doors, for the most part, looks like they've actually done a lot of repairs on the church itself since the raid. It looks like several volunteers are actually kind of first thing in the morning, kind of working. They're probably church patrons or maybe just friends of the main cleric of the church. But a lot of repairs have been done where the raiders had tried to burn it down or whatever. You actually see the head priest. This is the same sort of like elderly elven man, and he recognizes you immediately. Oh, friends, welcome. Are you in need of prayer?
Brother, I was hoping that you could help old brother Gulk here. He had an accident on the road. Kind of lost the handle on things. And I hand him the...
So he lost his grip.
Yeah, he lost the grip on reality a little bit, so... I
He
was
looks
wondering-
over and he's like, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
No, he deserves it.
He deserves it.
Hello, wise one.
They say that the key to immortality
Nick
is laughter.
We spend a lot of it on this folk. So anyway, I've got his hand right here. I'm at the extreme of my limits.
I mean, no, I don't know that anyone in this town could cast that powerful magic, and if they could, it would cost a significant amount of gold.
Oh no.
Do you know where we might be able? I mean, we got maybe 9 days left before.
About 9 days, 4 hours, according to my calculations.
Somebody did say in the chat some things got out of hand.
That's awesome. Thank you, whoever
I don't know who that
They
person
win
is,
a
but if they were in the
dice
game,
set.
they'd get inspiration.
They get inspiration.
All I gotta say is I wouldn't have lost my hand if it wasn't for his dice.
Hey, they give and they
gave you
take.
that 20.
They
too.
literally took.
Yes.
It's like
They took it
like
all.
guaranteed. You roll a crit, you know you're gonna roll one very soon after.
I would say that you may need to venture to a larger city.
Let's go to the mall. I'm gonna play with my pet beaver.
I don't think El Toro is that big of a city, is it?
Not probably as big as the one you're gonna need.
So where we'd have to head is either Boulder's Gate or up towards Waterdeep.
You would definitely be able to find a spellcaster that had possession of that spell in those towns.
Oh my God, our God.
Do you know if there are any blacksmiths or something around here that
Yeah, there's a
could-
blacksmith.
of the skill that would be required to make something
A
for
prosthetic
him?
hand?
I'm thinking a little bit
You'd
more.
need an artificer.
I'm thinking a little bit more crude than that.
Oh, we could get you a gauntlet and put it on there, no problem.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, we can buy you an iron gauntlet.
Hey, man,
It won't do anything. It will just functionally look like you have a hand when you don't.
or
Now,
a
could
hook
he hit
or
with it if he
something.
needed to?
Unarmed strike.
No.
Why Ayaka?
Not without it probably coming off. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
go right over his little stumpy.
Wait, it's like Go-Go Gadget. Like,
Thimble.
Yeah, if you're
I'm
wanting
gonna
something,
be Data.
if you're something more, I would say mechanically functional, you're gonna need to have an artificer.
That's gonna be a big city too. I was thinking more like a hook or something.
A
Or-
big
or-
city
or
or an
maybe.
academy or something like that.
I have
Yeah.
been working on my pirate.
Go to the docks and get them.
Artificing is not super common
Yeah.
in the world. At least
What do
in
you want to do?
my
Cole?
version of the
Yeah,
world.
no,
There's not a
no,
lot of
to put in the 2024 handbook.
If I'm gonna be honest,
Dun, dun, dun. Burn.
I think a mechanical arm would be pretty cool. A gauntlet also cool. We could like staple it
Probably cheaper
on.
than the regeneration spell.
I'm also okay with a hook.
Hook's probably the cheapest option.
Yeah. Either that or just a
The
gauntlet
cheapest
doesn't do
option is
anything.
nothing.
Yeah,
So
that's true,
after
true.
hearing him say everything but reattaching a hand, I'm gonna take the hand and I'm gonna throw
Can
it.
I
I'm
get
gonna-
one with like a harpoon and it like launches out?
I'm
Maybe
gonna
like
throw
a
it at
chain
him.
on
I'm
it or
like,
something?
well, you can have a couple fun
Chainsaw?
knots with
Yeah.
this and throw it at him. I guess this will be the
Hear
stranger.
me out. Laser. Death laser.
Laser.
Maybe a flamethrower?
Vecna?
The hand of.
Yeah, we gotta go find Argyle. Isn't that his name?
Argyle?
Isn't his name Argyle?
No.
What? Who's
Archon.
Argyle?
I don't know. He was in Die Hard.
It was maybe. Well, maybe I'm thinking of that.
There,
Oh,
there
was
was a-
that the cocaine guy, Argyle?
Yeah.
Or no, that was the cab driver.
feel like
no,
there
it
was
it was like one of the smart guy.
I feel like there was a cartoon with Argyle.
Like the computer guy. His name was
Okay,
Argyle.
what was his name?
I thought that was the limo driver.
No.
Argyle.
Was it Argyle? Was he there? Was he the limo driver?
I'm about to look it up. I got the IMDb.
Chat,
now.
does anyone know who was Argyle in Die Hard? Like,
I'm
not
gonna-
the
I'm gonna
person.
Put $20 on
What,
the
like,
limo
what character
driver.
he was. Was he
$20
the-
bucks?
$20.
What
What
if-
are taking it?
20 bucks? Yeah, I'm down. Wait,
No.
no, I haven't seen Die Hard enough.
No, I don't feel confident enough.
Well, it's not Christmas time,
How
so I
about-
haven't seen it since
How
then.
about I owe you a bag of Reese cups?
Perfect.
All right, cool. But I want $20.
Was it the limo driver? Are you sure?
Oh, limo driver? That's not a taxi driver.
Yeah, it's the limo driver. That's him. Right?
He said taxi driver.
Okay, he said limo driver.
Limo driver.
Okay, so that's what I said. I didn't feel confident enough about it. So, and I only make bets that I feel like I can win.
Okay. Then who's Joe Manganiello's character?
Archon.
Archon.
Archon. My
You
bad.
really want the hand of Vecna, huh?
No.
Who doesn't?
I didn't tell you what happened to the last guy in my group that wanted the hand of Vecna. Did
I know what happened. It wasn't his fucking hand. You made him cut it off. And then it
I
wasn't
did
his
not
fucking
make him
hand.
cut it off. He chose to
He
cut it
cut
off.
his own hand off because Kev baited him into thinking that it was Vecna's hand. And he attached that shit, and it was not Vecna's hand.
And now he
It was
has.
just like the monkey paw.
Now he has.
Oh
a
no,
chance-
it's a lich's hand he attached to his body, but it's not Vecna's hand.
Yeah, I would say I'm okay with.
It's a demon lich clown called Hecna.
Heck no.
Oh yeah. And now at some point, so he's cursed right now. So every time he makes any attack roll, I roll a percentile dice. If he gets a 100, he hits himself for a lot. Like it will almost probably kill him. He hasn't rolled one yet. Every time he attacks, he gets nervous, and he makes a lot of attacks because he's a monk. So he's gambling every combat.
Yeah, no. So
I mean, what kind of monk would do that?
That's what I said. I was
good.
like, you chose to do this. He's like, I will have vengeance. On who?
Yourself.
They didn't like kill your whole like monkhood or anything. Like you're just mad because they're seeing things a different way. I'm chopping off the hand.
yeah, so
Okay.
I will. Yeah, I'm okay with really
So
anything.
you want to take the odds that maybe I'll put a real hand back in, or
I mean, maybe. I mean, who cares? I mean, like
your hand's already gone, right?
it's already
Well, if
gone.
you lose your left eye, maybe like you'll have double the chances of finding something from.
Yeah,
I'll always be winking.
heck no.
Yeah. So I toss him back his hand. I'm like, here, it's good for about 9 more days. Do what you want with it. Stay away from mushrooms at nighttime. Use that hand.
I kind of picture you tying like a piece of rope to the end of it, and you kind of flailing it around like a flail.
Or he's just going to wear it around his neck.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna go find a warlock and make it animated.
A crawling hand.
You guys, were you guys not even here last campaign? All right, but no, I'm okay with any
Yeah, we
idea.
were.
My goal is to
Surprised we
find
came
an
back with
artificer because they now gave me the idea that I could potentially have a cool ass hand.
An ass hand.
I kind of give a little side eye. I'm like,
So, while you guys are at the temple, farmers, you actually see a human male, kind of like a little bald on the top, got like a skullet thing going on, like real long hair. He looks like at one point in his life he drove a van with a wizard painted on the side of it. He just looks like the dude probably listens to Whitesnake. All of it, not just Here I Go Again. Like he has the greatest hits, knows all the tunes, right?
like that song's not even his favorite.
No, in fact, he hates it. He hates the fact that they went
Because
sell
it's
out.
overplayed.
Too mainstream.
Yeah, it's too mainstream, and he complains the whole time.
So kind of like Nickelback.
Worse, worse.
I knew that was coming.
He hates Nickelback, by the way,
I bet he does.
for no other reason than they outsold Whitesnake. Anyway, so you see him out there, and he's like sweating. He's out there like getting ready to do the fall harvest, getting ready to do the fall crops.
Hey, are you Howard?
He kind of turns. Maybe. Who wants to know?
Fig.
I'm Nabler.
He just looks very puzzled.
What's up?
A frog and a fox. Fox and a frog.
This should be our bar name. Fox and the Frog.
The fox and the frog.
I feel like I'm living in a story I would tell my granddaughter.
Who knows? It could get interesting. Maybe it could. We got a
Maybe.
guy cut his hand off yesterday. Yeah, dumbass.
He just kind of laughs.
His family tree, it's a wreath.
It's just a circle, huh?
Yep.
What can I help you lads with?
Did you happen to lose an heirloom or something?
Oh, I didn't lose it. It was stolen.
Stolen.
I'll wait for the
Those
fallback.
dirty bastards came in and took everything of value in my house, including the wrong ring from my poor mom.
Oh, well, what's the ring?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it.
We found it
Where'd you find it?
in the camp. We infiltrated it.
Can I have it back?
Yeah.
That's why we're here, son.
Well, I'm afraid I don't have much in the way to offer you for rewards.
Well,
Do you have any duct tape?
do you happen to have
Duct tape.
a mechanical hand?
I
Hand of-
artifice in my spare time.
Or-
Well, this ring is magical.
Oh,
What?
that's cool.
I don't have any duct tape. What are you trying to reattach?
That dumbass's hand. Imagine how funny that'd be.
Well, this is a ring of regeneration.
Oh shit!
Are you kidding?
It's like when they have that play Castaway and he doesn't open the package, but it's really satellite phone.
Well, I'm not going to give it to him now.
Well, you don't currently have it.
He gave it to me.
Oh.
Do you
Oh,
think we
you're
can
still
borrow
holding
it
it.
long
Damn
enough to fix his hand at least?
Well, I mean, I think it requires an attunement. I was planning on giving it to my daughter on whenever she decides to get married, but as it is, all she cares about is studying wildlife. She's in the camping out in nature somewhere now.
That's so my woman. I will have her babies.
Yeah, I think her name was
One-man
Robin.
Babies.
Howard Sherbatsky. I was just messing with you.
I was gonna say,
will
it sounds
steal-
like she's from Canada.
I'll steal a whole fucking orchestra for this woman.
A blue orchestra.
If you promise to bring it back, I'll let you borrow it.
Okay.
I mean, it's been gone all this time, and you guys were honest enough to bring it back.
Yeah.
Sure.
It would mean a lot to me. And I would owe you a favor.
I mean, ultimately, it's his choice. So if he says no, whatever.
Yeah, hopefully you didn't throw the hand away.
And yep,
Yeah,
I
why did you even do
actually
that?
I rolled for the ring.
Well, that's kind of neat.
And it rolled regeneration. Wow.
Wow.
Sounds kind of stupid.
Yeah, well, we'll head back to the temple. We'll head towards the temple then and see if they're still there.
Okay.
The fox.
They
What
are
do
no
you guys
longer
do?
at the temple.
Did you guys do anything with the pearls?
Shit.
Oh,
I kind of assumed you gave them back.
Yeah,
to
they
him.
can.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I'm wearing them.
The ring does
my
require
wrists.
attunement. So,
Man,
Now, does
Finally
he
get
have
rid
to
of
know
this
he has it to
crippling
attune
back
to
pain.
it?
yes.
Well, you can tell him it's a ring of mushrooms.
bring a much.
No, I think I'm gonna live.
Then he'll eat it.
Going to rehab.
It's true. Can it attune in your colon?
I don't believe so. I believe you have to use the item the way that it was intended to be used.
Yeah.
Who's to say? You know?
Sportsman.
The Dungeon Master's Guide.
The dungeon master. Yeah. That's fair.
Who wrote that?
Who wrote that?
The people that write D&D. It's in the book. I don't know all their names. There's like a whole bunch of them.
I mean, intended use is it within the beholder, though, right? Like, you could. Never mind.
I'm gonna say no. Holding a ring in your colon would not gain you any magical benefits of said ring. In fact, you might have problems getting it out.
Would it heal my shits?
No, because the poops are not aware. Anyway,
You'll make your poops whole instead of
the priest offers you guys a reward for returning the necklace of 300 gold pieces.
Damn.
We'd gladly donate it back to the church.
Very well.
Bullshit.
Yeah, those of you who went to the church, you gain blessings from the church. You have advantage on all rolls that require a d20 until the sun goes down.
Let's go gambling.
Is there holy water in here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fill up my canteen.
Okay, so you guys come back from the farmer while they're still at the priest. He fills up his canteen with holy water.
Kind of give a few scoops and go.
It burns.
He's not evil. He's just
yeah, I know.
he's just
Dumb.
stupid.
Crisp and I are.
Free water.
Look, he's not evil. He's just dumb.
Does holy water cure dumbness?
Unfortunately, it does not.
We should bottle this. Call it
I
smart
feel
water.
like Crispin and I are probably in the corner, like, how did our lives come to this?
I should have just stayed on the farm.
All right, so what would you guys like to do from there?
All right, so we're still at the church.
Yep.
And they come up.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, back from the farm already?
Hey, yeah. You want your hand back?
He's got it right there.
I don't know. They kind of sold me on this idea of a mechanical arm.
We can't.
Well,
Oh no, I wouldn't know that. Never mind.
It's not a guarantee it'll work. I mean, I don't know how long we have to talk about this. Even
here, how about this? Let's put your hand back on with this magic ring. And then if you want a mechanical hand when we go to, like, Baldur's Gate or what, you just cut your hand back off.
Yeah, you already did it once.
Yeah, but it hurt a lot.
Well, you know,
It did
Is
hurt
it-
a lot.
worth the mechanical hand.
Well, I can do it for you.
What? Cut it off?
Yeah.
Do I get to cut yours off?
I will knock you out.
Anesthetics.
Don't worry, you can close your
Yes.
eyes. You won't even know.
Can I
what's
think about it? Can I hold on to the ring?
No, we got to
coming.
return
Yeah, we
it.
have to return it.
I'll bring it back.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I'll hold on to the ring.
Okay.
Not in my actual hand, in my back.
That's fine.
I'll think about it. I'll sleep on it. Might take a few nights. A few trips to Boulder's Gate. Some fittings
To
later.
and back. Yeah.
Some fittings later. Make sure my mechanical arm fits. And then I'll return the ring.
I feel like we just got Elvin back.
We're getting the band back together.
It would take a long time to travel to Boulder's Gate.
I got time. No, I'll think about it. I really will.
Okay.
Like every time you wake up, it's just Crispin's like, did you put the hand back on yet?
So how long do you want to sleep on it? Because it's kind of up to you.
We got places to be, son. You need to make a decision. And I think we're about to make it for you.
I have a quest. I'm kind of busy. Let's hurry up a little bit.
You know what? I'm not going to be rushed. I give the ring back to him.
Take it back to the farmer.
Okay.
His ass can go one-handed.
It's going to be real fun to watch him swing that
You're
great
like
axe
dealing
with
with
one
a
hand.
damn kid. A 7-foot-tall kid.
You guys took me from the woods. You signed up for
We
it.
didn't take you from shit. We took you from the bar stool, maybe. Drunk ass.
You cut your hand off in the woods.
Yes. It was the woods that
Sounds
took
like-
a part of you.
The woods ain't good for you.
I was donating back to what it gave me.
What would your mother say?
I don't know. She's dead.
I feel like you've changed a lot in the past couple weeks.
You guys made me start killing people
He's
with an
seen
axe.
some things.
Yeah,
He's seen
I got
something.
PTS fucking D. Maybe if my cleric was here all the time. Not petting his damn chicken. No, I don't want to be rushed. You can have the ring, return it back.
Okay. He tells you no. After 4 days.
4 days.
After 4 days.
After 4 days.
May I see that hand? Because there's only like 4 days left on it. I'm going to look at him like, I'll probably keep on this for, you know what, fuck it. Where's Rufus? And I toss it towards Rufus.
I was kidding.
Fuck it, Rufus. There's a chew toy. I made up his mind for him. I made up his mind for him.
So,
It's not your decision.
did you actually feed the hand to Rufus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it. I'm like, I'm
Your
like to
hand
the
is
point
now
where
being devoured by the little tiny black dragon.
Still fresh.
Hard.
Pose.
yeah,
It's
no
like-
damage to it.
It's like a fresh
because-
kill.
I'm trying to think, like, do I stick my hand in to grab it? Nah, I don't want to lose the other hand.
Like the hand's not getting damaged. It's just like a good chew toy for at least
Good
5 more
squeaky.
days.
Yeah, he's gnawing on it, but he's not really doing a lot of
No,
damage.
it's
to it
okay.
yet.
He can have it. He looks like he's enjoying it more than I did.
Feel for the next 5 days. he
Chat
just-
says free back scratcher.
Back scratcher.
You-
Catches the
I'm
end of
like
a
that
stick.
one parent. Just after a while with their kid, I'm like, fuck it. Here, fuck your toy. Fucking throwing it away.
You took my Xbox.
All right, so
Fucking grab
4
it.
days later, your hand is still not attached. You return the ring to the farmer. Where are you going?
The one place, the monk.
Yep.
El Dorado.
El Dorado, city of gold. Hard to spend all that gold with only one hand. I don't know how you're gonna fight. Your weapon's a two-handed weapon.
And
Think
we're
that's
real
why you
low
started
by
Are
more.
you shitting me?
He has a great axe.
You can swing it one-handed.
No, it's not a versatile weapon.
You need a battle axe for that.
Mm-hmm.
You can get one.
Okay. Smarty pants.
You're the one that cut
It's
off your
fine.
I
hand.
gave you the option to
didn't
put your hand
regenerate
back
it.
on your body.
I
For
You
free.
said no.
want it.
You just didn't know.
He's like, wait. My axe is.
Let me check the hot sheets here.
It is two-handed.
It's a great
Battle
axe.
axe is one-handed.
Yeah, battle axe is one-handed.
Well,
Great
I
axe is
finally get to
two-handed.
retire my dad's axe. Leaving room for Scoffog.
No.
I'm not giving you another scofflog.
Fuck, you didn't learn how to use it till week 72.
I can cast Speak with Dead. Since when?
And giants.
Since level 4. Okay.
I might need to make a stop for an axe.
Or the farmers.
Well, you spent 4 days in town. You guys could probably find a weapon shop.
I'd like to buy a battle axe.
Regular battle axe. Okay. A regular battle axe.
I feel Crispin's like right beside him, like that. You know that mom look like.
Do they have a +1 battle axe?
You know what would have been better than a battle axe? A great axe that you could use with 2 hands.
Well, I got.
If you only had 2 hands. And I just walk off. Then I come back.
That's tough talk.
Battle axe will cost 10 gold pieces.
Do you have a +1?
Not for 10 gold pieces.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to spend a little more.
Otis is because he has your money.
+1 battle axe in this small town, 750 gold pieces.
All right, I'll get the battle axe for 10 gold. Can I have 10 gold pieces?
What? I already spent that money. You said you didn't want it.
I'm gonna be right there beside him. I'll put the 10 gold pieces down for the battle axe.
All right.
What are you enabling him for?
Add a
I'm trying
battle
to
axe
talk
to
his
your
hand into
inventory.
him.
You know what we could have done?
It is a versatile weapon
You know-
if you ever do manage to get your hand back.
Second hand was free though.
I've heard of secondhand smoke.
Secondhand stupid kills a lot of people too.
Tough talk for a man with a chicken.
At least my chicken has 2 hands on it. Or 2 arms.
Okay.
You know what my chicken and you have in common? They both can't hold a fucking great axe.
Inspiration, sir.
He's got me there. Have you tried? I have one you can borrow.
Not using it.
Okay.
Great axe.
Are you
for
heading straight
sale,
from
the
Greenest
rent.
to El Turo, or are you following the main roads up to Burdusk and then over to El Turo? Basically, I'm asking, are you going to be following a road, or are you going to be into the wilderness?
I say we stay on the roads.
Okay.
That's just
you
my
would have to
vote.
travel east out of Greenest, then northwest up to Burdusk,
Mm-hmm.
and then pretty much north. You'd be passing by Scornubel, and then into El Turo.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still a little haul.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
Did we return the horses or did we rent them?
You guys rented the
We
horses,
rented
but
the
Clyde
horses.
is your guys'.
Yeah, and plus we gave
He's
him
sort of your
trophy.
friend.
we gave him enough in case we lost him, so we should be like when we go there, be like, is this kind of like Enterprise horses where we can just turn it in when we get up there to El Toro?
No, I'm afraid not.
We'll pick you up.
Although that is a genius business venture if there are more settlements that arise.
You know what? If you ever think about it, I'm willing to chip in on that one.
Okay.
Silent partner.
If we cross paths again, friend.
We can call it U-Haul ass. We just have a bunch of donkeys.
I would applaud you.
I can't give you inspiration again.
I would applaud you for your joke, but under the current circumstances,
He just does this at you.
You already got enough damage up there. Don't cause no more.
You know, in the woods, it's survival of the fittest. I'm not sure how that's gonna go here.
He survived a long time. I don't know how.
I
Must have been a one-tree wood.
Everybody hates me.
No, No, you're just frustrating. I thought Otis was the most frustrating of this party. You were just took top role.
Everybody loved me in session 1.
No, we loved you up to like session 4 or 5.
You saved the kids. You did fun stuff. Last week, you even turned a guy into a weapon.
Well, did you go cratch mode?
Kind of.
Well, I stuck my axe.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
It was more like clumsy,
I
not
swung it
purposefully.
backwards. It stuck into this guy's head, and I swung it back forward, and the guy came with it.
It was very like cartoon. It was very fun. This was not. That's okay. I'm not going to tell anyone how to play their character. And this is now his path.
Yeah, Fiora's already forgotten all about it. Like, she knows, but
Yeah,
it's
they're
like,
already
it's his,
they're already
it's,
over it.
it's his hand, okay.
All right, so in the next session, it'll be the quest for Gulk's new hand.
Yeah, I guess so.
The hand job.
It's kind of. He got you.
Can we name a session that? Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'd like the type of people that might attract.
That's true. That is
kind of
For
like
one, they're going to be pissed off because they're going to be really disappointed.
yeah.
They're expecting one thing, and that's not what they're getting.
I mean,
All they're doing is playing make-believe and going on a quest to find a hand. Yep,
It's a spoof of Italian Job.
I got that.
There's
The people who are searching for videos may not get that, though.
Yeah, we can. You know what? That will be our special word. Normally we do dragons. We'll do hand job. I'm just kidding. We're not.
What can I want? That's probably the correct decision.
Go home.
Okay,
We'll explain afterwards.
I don't know if I want
you
to
now
say
have your
that.
battle axe. Your great axe is still strapped on your back. It's your father's. You want to keep it with you. It has sentimental value.
I'll pay for it. I took his gold.
Yeah, you were there at the
Okay.
You guys head on the main roads. You'll be heading east until you hit
Did I more than that?
the larger road, which will take you to
Did I more than that
Burdusk.
drinking?
You guys have a general idea, like a map. You've been given like a general map of the region, and Otis is familiar with at least some of the towns kind of nearby and can kind of lead you. Random D20 for potential encounters.
19.
Hey, go roll it with the
Oh,
left.
someone cut his hand off.
It's amazing. Now you cut off one of your feet. No, I'm just kidding. That would be too funny.
You lose your entire leg.
Hey, Lig.
I can be called IHOP or Eileen.
You your first 8 hours of travel are pretty uneventful. It's kind of raining, a little light rain, not heavy torrential downpour, but it's very like humid and muggy outside, and the rain is not really helping. You see like steam sort of coming off of the ground, off of the dirt patches in the grass. It's been sort of a drought season. This particular summer, these summer months, it has not rained nearly as often as it probably should. So most of the grass is not looking well. The trees are a little wilty, and this does not look like it's going to be a long rain. While the drops themselves are a little bit refreshing, it just makes you feel more hot, as the sun also kind of like beats down behind us. This like little summer shower just pours on. You do notice that there is a set of what looks to be horse tracks on the road that you were going. Several horses.
They're horse tracks. I can feel them.
I guess I should rephrase. They are tracks. They are some type of animal tracks. You believe that they are horse tracks.
Animal handling 20. Dirty.
These are actually large wolf tracks.
They just got that dog in them.
It was hard to tell with a little bit of mud on the pathway, but they're a little bit further ahead of you, and these to you look like very large wolf tracks.
Like-
There seem to be several of them, maybe up to 5, and they are riding sort of like 2 on a side and 1 in the front.
I think they had wolves in the camp.
Yeah.
Did they?
They were using wolves as pack animals.
Oh shit. Were they big ones like these?
How
or-
fresh do they look? Like how long?
Remember, I
They
think
look
so.
like they're maybe an hour or so ahead of you.
I thought
Maybe
they went
maybe
the
two.
other way.
They might have split
Could just
off.
be
Wanted
random
to do
wolves.
2 different towns. This might be like a little advanced party just to check out.
Yeah, maybe.
It looks like they were breaking camp. They might be looking for a new one, but I figured they'd be taking the route the map.
Yeah, they might. I thought they would stay along the mountain ridge there.
Yeah.
I just think they're wild animals.
I was gonna say, do we want to keep following, or do we want to like?
They're on the road. They're going down the road.
Okay. Do we want to kind of avoid them by staying in the wooded area, like around the road?
I'd say we try to catch them, see what it is. I mean, they're on the main road. They're obviously not hiding from anything.
Yeah.
And so if we stay on the main road, we're not going to be suspicious at all. We're just
travelers.
traveling.
Yeah, I gotta hand it to you. Great idea. I'm gonna look up every hand pun I can find.
Okay.
Like you make that, and Crispin's like, fuck it.
Crispin, is your blood pressure okay?
I
You're
got,
looking a little-
being in this group, this party here, I have to pray a lot more.
Yeah. You should maybe meditate a little bit more. Might help a little bit.
Be the bigger man and walk away.
I mean, he's getting upper hand on me on some of this stuff. Hey, it's just wearing me out. But I gotta hand it to him. They're pretty good. Some of the puns he's coming up with.
You know, I think they're infectious.
Yeah, finger looking good. Session
I'm
9.
glad we're off next week.
Session 9.
Are we off next week?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
It's the last week or last
Yeah, I think so.
week of the month.
Might be the last session.
It
Yeah, we're ending
fucking
on
might
that.
be. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, my
Volt cuts
backup
his head
character is an artificer. I'm not dying for that though.
All right.
You don't
So you
say.
continue to stay on the main path. The tracks continue on. The rain continues for probably another 2 hours, and then it stops. The heat's now bearing down on all of you, and it is unbearably hot. It's
I don't
actually
think I
making
can
it
handle
difficult
this.
to travel. Okay. That was your first 8 hours. I need another d20 for the next 8 hours, and this will be 16 hours worth of travel at this
Control.
point.
Your turn.
My turn.
Yep. I wanna-
18.
I'll hand the reins over to you. I'm gonna get so much inspiration.
Can you give him desperation?
I can just kill him. I mean, sometimes that seems easier.
Or take away his other hand.
Look, a wild Tarask.
Stranger things have happened.
They can play a character with no hands.
16.
I got an 18.
18. You notice that the tracks seem to have gone off the main path. They seem to have headed into a fielded area with a few sparse trees.
Is it nearing evening?
It is nearing evening.
They're probably pulling off the camp.
Is it going to be a full moon? Do we
No.
think?
No. You guys are in the, you'll be in the third cycle of the moon. And the full moon is during the fourth cycle, so no, it still
I
will
wish
not be
this was
full.
on camera right now. Just
So it's like Crispin's like, Fig. Yup, you think you can do a little scouting ahead? I mean, you are rogue. You have not been the shiftiest of rogues I've met in my life, and you know I don't venture much, but we'll give it another go. I don't think he can handle it. I'm a little bulky myself.
Wait,
Trigger happy Otis over here.
Look for the wolves.
Well, just check the path. Just go down the path a little bit. Check it out.
Okay.
See where they're going.
I mean, you know, I got big ass eyes. I can see shit.
And I mean, Fiona could go with you. Fiora.
I
Said Fiona. I'm fucking trash.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Get out my swamp.
I don't think I'm quite as sneaky as he
Well,
is.
you got shapeshift, don't you?
I do. I'd be better off calling my my spirit to my familiar to overlook rather
do you
than.
feel right doing
Chat
that?
wants to know if your axe is now a hand-me-down.
Damn.
No one could have finger painted this.
Chat is on fire tonight. It's so good.
I know.
Seems like a more of a hands-on occasion.
Oh, more hands off.
So it's I take it Fig is
Just Fig going.
okay.
I'll give
Make
him
a
guidance.
make a
Before
stealth.
he goes, I'll give him
make a
guidance.
stealth roll.
I cannot wait to get a handmade hand.
A hand what? That's nasty.
27.
So
Says, I don't think you need guidance. You snuck up behind and pinched her ass. and
you're a
back out.
ghost. You're like the wind.
You've disappeared from the game.
Fig. You slink through the darkness. Your natural Vulpine instincts, almost like a belly crawl, as you slunk down to the ground, and it's almost like cartoons where you're almost like on your fingertips, on the tips of your toes, as you just kind of edge your way through the forest. The very small forest. It's very, very, very like the trees are very spread out. It's not huge coverages of foliage. There are some bushes. There are some natural elements there and fallen leaves and branches and stuff, but it's not heavily forested. You start to get wind, maybe 100 or so feet off of the path, the main road, of something cooking on a fire, and you see the glow of a fire, probably about another maybe 100 or so feet from where you're currently at. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll see if I can get a little closer to see if I can notice it, like who's there.
Okay. That stealth roll, yeah, you're able to travel like the shadows. You continue slinking along, making no noise. No brush snaps, no branch creaks, nothing. You hide into some of the thickest foliage that you can, getting a little bit closer to the source of the glow and the ember, and you see that there is a camp set up. You see that there are actually 6 large wolves that have mounts and harnesses on them, like mounts. They are various colors, but they look a lot like they're dark, sort of gray wolves. There is one that looks like it's jet black, with almost like a skunk stripe down the middle of its head, all the way down its back to its tail. These are almost the size of horses. They're pretty big. They're not as tall, but they're like as broad and as big, and these are definitely mounts. You see that there are 6 individuals, humanoid, sitting around a fire, cooking something that they caught in the woods. It looks like a deer or maybe an elk of some type.
Can I make out anything, maybe familiarities in the cults or any other?
These do not look like cultists.
Okay.
These look like orcs.
Orcs. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you see gray-skinned and light gray-skinned features. They look like orcs.
I think that's all the information I need. I'll go ahead and head back to the rest.
Okay.
Can't wait to get.
You head back to the camp and you fill them in that you see a camp of 6 orcs camping in the woods.
6 wolf mounts. Big.
But they're not the cult.
Why would,
Well, let's keep going then.
yeah, why would orcs be traveling the roadway?
I don't know much about orcs.
Why else would anyone? They're just traveling, I'd assume, right? I admittedly have only met one half orc.
Well, the stories I've heard about orcs, they usually attacking human encampments. Just the good orcs that I know, you know.
They usually take mushrooms and
Just
cut
the
their own.
good.
They usually only attack themselves.
Yeah, I gotta hand it to you.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I'd say we just keep going.
Agreed.
Very well.
I'm
They're not-
totally flicking them off right now.
If we
Hands
keep
on the
moving,
finger.
we gotta make sure we keep distance ahead of them. I mean, no offense, but we don't know what tribe these orcs are from.
We could travel a bit farther, make camp, and hopefully they would pass us up in the morning, or
Well,
we leave early and
6 wolves or wargs we don't know that they're riding on. They could catch our scent pretty quick. Better we have the upper hand than they have the upper hand on us.
What is it like? Kind of. Is it like darker out right now?
It's like early dusk.
Really dusk. Maybe we should.
It's like the sun's like pretty much set.
Maybe we should camp behind them and
I
let
was
them
just-
go ahead, because I feel like if they find us when we're camped, it's probably not going to be a good thing.
I'm fine with that also.
so having
Yeah.
Crispin mention them scenting us, we want to go downwind of them so that the wind couldn't carry our scent there.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Fig will like roll himself in dirt.
So you want to travel a little bit south of them, because the path you've been heading is east,
Yeah.
and where the road on that map kind of goes northeast up to the main road, they continue just heading east off of the path. It looks like to find this little stretch of woods. So you would want to go down to the south a little bit. Okay. You're able to find another clearing, another nice spot to rest. About how far do you want to move away from these people?
Well, Crispin, you seem to be the most.
Or in arm's length. I would say we stay off the path at least a couple 100 yards or so.
Okay.
And then set up watch.
Yeah.
No fire or
we need to
small
make sure
fire.
have watch.
I think we can go without a fire
Yeah.
tonight. It's hot enough.
Do we think doing this might cost us an arm and a leg?
Your Joe should run their course.
I can't wait to get my hand back.
I only have so many hands to lose.
I mean, I'm sure Rufus might not have completely chewed it up by now.
No, Rufus is still gnawing on it.
He's squeaking
Most
it.
most of the fingers are gone. All that's
Well,
left is like the index and the thumb. So now he's kind of looking at it. Looks like he's giving you the finger gun.
Hey.
Little acid burns all over it.
He's really happy though. You can just see there's a smile on his face.
You know, him being happy is what all I care
Made
about.
someone smile.
Handed down happiness.
Okay. You guys set up your camp. No fire, and are setting up watch. What are you eating for food?
Got some mushroom.
I got rid of those.
Gulk's hand.
I'm sure we have some cold oatmeal.
You guys probably have
like
some
that.
breads and stuff. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard
So,
pack.
So you guys do the best that you can to skip over a warm meal tonight, and you consume some of the dry goods and safer non-things that don't need to be cooked foods tonight, not mushrooms.
Crispin's over there making like straight eggs.
Somebody asked, are we making finger sandwiches? This has been the best decision ever.
It is until you
Just
get to
for the
take a
comment.
shit in character.
You gotta wipe left-handed.
Well, I cut off my left hand.
He cut off his left hand.
Mm.
So I have to ask: is Gulk right or left-handed?
Roll
Actually,
for it.
I also stand when I wipe my ass. And when I pee too, like I'm like a third grader, I pull my pants completely down.
God damn it.
It's only funny because you guys have seen him do it.
All right.
You're like, what are you guys
Evens?
doing?
Evens
Yeah.
is right. Odds are left.
Okay, I like those odds.
So I know you'll get this in Discord because we were at the age where we saw it.
right?
I'm right-handed.
Right-handed.
I do wipe my ass with my living hand.
I don't think the rest of you, maybe you're not old enough for it.
Bill's like 42.
No, he's not.
Wow. He said, wow, like that was an insult.
Jesus.
And now my feelings are hurt.
Fuckers.
Do I look 42?
So you are right-handed.
Yes.
Okay, great. Who's keeping watch?
I'll start to watch off.
How long are you doing your shifts for? And how long are you wanting to rest? Full 8 hours? Like the group as a whole, 8 hours? Or 10? To try and break it up a little
Are
bit.
we allowing Gulk to have a watch?
I think after the last, that's a good point.
He's not high, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is very untrustworthy when he's by himself.
He's still recovering. It's fine.
Yeah, because he didn't get a full rest the last time.
No, and he might need a hand.
Well, we just had 4 days,
Yeah,
so
we-
he would have
been
gotten a
for
full
a
rest.
while. So.
Yeah, he's pretty
we
rested.
hit 6 days. I'm fucked.
Don't worry,
miss
you have
shoes.
toes.
I quit.
Does Gulk have all his toes? Is he missing toes?
He actually has multiple toes. 11 to be exact.
11 toes.
I'm kind of like the six-fingered man, but the six.
You can
We'll
count-
just do 8 hours,
Six
2 hour
hours,
shifts.
man.
We'll let
got
Gulk
it.
rest.
You got it. Make a perception check for the first watch.
God, I hope we get killed in our sleep.
I hope we have some of those finger sandwiches.
I fucking hate this group. Say perception.
Yep.
Holy shit.
You only need one hand. to hold the mic.
19.
It's pretty good. With no light to guide you, you are a dwarf, yes? Human.
I'm human.
So you don't see too good in the dark.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't have dark vision.
I'm not sad.
You
I
need a
actually think
hand
it's
light.
more interesting when a group doesn't have everybody that has dark vision.
Do you have
I
the
didn't
light
throw it out.
cantrip or something?
Huh?
Do you have the light cantrip or something?
I
I got my
could've-
chicken. My
I
chicken's
could've-
got dark vision.
The chicken is dark vision.
I could have given you the light spell for the first hour, I think, if you're interested.
Well, we didn't build a fire because we didn't want light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look out into the darkness. The moon is a little bit brighter than it was the previous nights that you've slept outside,
Mm-hmm.
as the moon is almost in the final cycle this month. So it's about 3/4 of the way full. It is kind of cloudy though. So every now and then you get these traces of clouds that almost completely blot out most of the light. And it's during these moments that you hear what sounds like shuffling coming from the brush around you. In the distance, it still seems like it's a good distance away. But it seems like it's timed its movements with when it's the darkest.
Somebody should have picked a race with dark vision.
So I start to notice this.
Probably about an hour into your watch.
This is gonna kill my above career.
I'm going to. Waste a spell on that. I'm going to. Who's got next watch?
I'll take the next one.
I'm going to bring the colonel up my ear and I'm like, and I'm gonna send him off towards Otis
Okay.
and kind of give him an early wake up, kind of a warning that we might have visitors.
So Colonel comes over and just starts pecking,
Ow!
like right in your forehead.
What, you got shit or something? You go Rufus over there.
Bark, 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 bark.
Oh. So he needs a hand?
The chicken looks irritated.
I understand. I'm irritated too. All right, let's get up. What's up?
There's something around us. If you pay attention, just come over here and be quiet. When you watch him, Just wait. You can listen. It seems like they're creeping closer. There's something out there.
Do I hear it?
Perception check.
Dirty 21.
You hear what seems to be several things moving through the brush, matching up with when the clouds seem to roll over the moon, blotting out the darkness. While the moon is gleaming down and giving you a lot of light, it doesn't seem like you hear anything. But as the moon starts to fade out or go behind a cloud, it kind of sounds like it's spreading out. Slow.
Here. All right, you ready? Because I'm about to do something.
About to do the light thing.
I'm about to do something, and we're going to see how this works out.
Should I get ready for giblets?
Get giblets ready.
All right, giblets we go.
I scream in sign language.
I'm going to...
I'm gonna pull out the sniper rifle, aim it down where the sounds were.
Shit, so
I'm gonna be
I'm going to take the colonel.
Just shot put him.
I am going to shot put him up in the air from where the last place I heard one of the movements. But when I shot put him, I'm going to use thaumaturgy when he like, but it's going to be like, and just when I throw him, after that, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon and just you see feathers just burst out, and you see like these big set of tongs. Serving tongs. That's gonna be my spiritual weapon.
Next is gonna be like a fryer basket.
Okay.
You said last time you had the serving fork, I had to move something on to something else. You're like, I found a fork. Find some tongs.
We're not in combat. I don't need to find them.
Not yet.
Not yet, you're right. But I'll have 2 whole weeks to figure it out because we're not getting into a battle right now. So you launch the
battle chicken.
the battle rooster out into the darkness. And did you cast light on him too as he goes flying?
No, just thaumaturgy where it's like the cluck is like a super cluck. It's like hopefully like kicks him out and then he turns into the spiritual. I cast spiritual weapon like right afterwards. At second level.
As the
The
battle rooster goes flying through the air, wings out, looking like a Harrier jet, soaring up and then down as his wings spread out, feet behind him, the top of his crown just fluttering in the wind. And then he actually starts glowing a bright, holy white light before turning into this large set of giant tongs and crashing down into the area where you guys last heard the sound. And you hear, "Ugh! What are you doing?"
I'm like, dinner served, motherfucker.
He stands up, some humanoid shape. "I ordered extra crispy." I'm just kidding. He doesn't say that. You get a full scale look of a very tall, like very brutish looking orc. He's kind of rubbing his head where the chicken fell on him.
Why are you sneaking up on us, boy?
Just getting a look.
Well, you could make yourself known if you're going to talk to us.
We don't know you.
Well, allow me to introduce myself, and I'm gonna shoot at his feet.
Make an intimidation check.
Nice.
With guidance.
Nice.
I feel like we've woken up and we're like,
Oh, he just fired
Yeah.
the gun. You guys
Yeah.
definitely just woke up. You heard the battle chicken go, "Burk, burk!" Yeah, you guys heard the battle
Scrabbling
cry.
Yeah,
Jesus, did
it's
you roll a 1?
you might hit the chicken.
No, he's a spiritual weapon.
Finding
I mean-
yourself being so clever right now, you quickly load the gun and go to pop off a shot, but the gun kind of misfires.
He doesn't know that I didn't mean to do that. though.
It actually shoots down like right in front of you. As you go to like pull the gun up to shoot it, you accidentally pull the trigger and it shoots down to the ground.
They're returning fire.
Shit, they got gunslingers. That's just a little taste of what we got.
He's like, "Look, we don't mean no harm to you,
Mm-hmm.
And I hope you don't mean any harm to us.
How many's us?
Just my friends.
No, we need to know how many.
How many of you are there?
How many? You want to know how many battle roosters are out there behind you all?
Sure, yeah.
You tell us first.
We're 6.
We have
You're going about to get clucked up if you. Y'all like that one, didn't you? High five.
slap hands.
Slap hands.
Slap hands. Okay.
Are these the 6 orcs that we saw?
You don't know. He saw them.
Yeah.
But Figs.
Fig?
They look
Recognizing
familiar.
any
Well,
of them?
you see one
Yeah,
of
he
them.
looks
The other
familiar,
ones
yeah.
don't look like they're with him. It looks like this is like one guy that was kind of just out scouting.
So, go ahead.
Oh, it's only 2 of us camping, best friends.
Well, you stay over there. We'll stay over here.
Well, we were over here, and you came over here. Like, why didn't you stay over there where you were at?
We heard you.
Oh, horse shit.
I mean, I snore a little bit. I'm sorry.
We were just making sure.
What did you hear?
Snoring.
God damn it, Cork.
It sounded like one of our own.
God damn it, Cork.
Yeah, I got a real baritone when I snore.
Again, sorry for the scare.
You scare us.
Do we get the feeling that he's trying to bullshit us?
You could make an insight check.
12.
Cheeks
It's
clap.
kind of hard to read him. The only real orc that you've had a lot of encounters with is Gulk, and Gulk's pretty honest. He doesn't really, he doesn't really lie about stuff. And you don't know if that's like an orc trait where they're just really honest. You know, they don't care if you like what they have to say. They say what they're thinking.
Okay.
So you all leaving?
We're going back to sleep.
All right. Well, hands up as you're leaving camp so we can see.
It doesn't even look like he has any like ranged
No
weapons.
hands?
No. It looks like he had just
Also
one.
missing.
He had one weapon with him, and it's on his side. He didn't even have it pulled out. He just has a short sword.
He's missing a hand. Gulp is like, oh,
Well,
we're made for
before you head back to camp, where were you headed to?
We're heading back to our camp, main camp, our tribe.
Have you seen any of the like these dragon cultists traveling around your parts, interfering with your tribe and all?
They have never attacked our village. Our village is small. We do not really fight much with the neighbors.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Yeah, he's got his hand off of his weapon.
And I'm gonna be like, well, just piece of advice to your tribe that you need to carry to them is these cultists are going around raiding camps, villages. So watch after your people, so this don't happen to you. There's something bigger than we know going on.
We appreciate the heads up. I'll refer so to our war leader when we get back.
All right. What was your name again?
My name is Oak.
Oak.
Brother Bear.
You don't have no kin, do you?
Not that I know of. He looks kind of young.
Both have 2 good sets of hands.
Yeah. You do mushrooms?
No. However, our war leader enjoys them quite a bit.
I'm gonna use the message cantrip to him. I'm gonna ask him what his tribe is called.
What's the name of your all's tribe?
We are the White Paws.
White Paws?
Yes. And you see him, he has like he kind of like does one of these on his chest and kind of like digs his fingers into his, like up in his shoulder region. Not quite to draw blood, but like in a salute sort of way.
Might be.
I've heard of y'all's tribe before. There ain't no law when it comes to the White Claw. Or is
It's
that the White Paw? The White Paw. Oh, my bad. That's a different tribe.
We're a more civilized group
Yeah.
than some of our other brethren.
They're a little on the wimpier side.
We're trying to start our own city.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
I'm Crispin, Frey Copperpot,
Oak.
and I'm gonna reach in my backpack and I'm gonna grab one of the copper skillets and give it to him.
He accepts it.
Good for frying any kind of foods in. Except frog legs. Don't eat no frog legs in them.
Yeah,
Who would eat that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see, civilized. I knew I liked him.
If you make it further out east, past Easting, in the Sunset Mountains, the White Paw village is there.
Sunset what?
The Sunset Mountains. I'm sure that our warlord appreciates the kindness. Most are not kind to my kind.
I'm gonna reach my hand out
He shakes it
for a handshake.
and then gives you his white. You're assuming this is their clan,
And
sort of.
I'll do it back as
And he kind of just gives you a little nod.
Good thing that was mine.
So you have to do it with your left hand.
There's
It doesn't work if it's your right one.
you notice after while you're having this conversation, another one of the orcs, not nearly as stealthy, just comes kind of running up, and he's got his hand on his weapon, but it's still sort of sheathed, and he sees that there's this exchange happening. You already see his demeanor kind of lower down. Everything is good here. Oh yes, these are just travelers. They mean no harm. Should we report to the warlord? We can report to the chief when we get there.
Your chief's right here.
These are friends of the tribe. Very well. And you can see he sort of has this like a dark, the new orc that comes up, he has this sort of dark look in his eye, and he kind of looks at you guys, kind of gives you a little bit of a dirty look, and then heads back towards his camp. Pay him no mind. He has a little prejudice towards most other humanoids.
Oh, it's understandable. I mean, the conflicts we've had over the years, it's bound to carry over to the next generation.
Yes. His wife was killed by a human tribe.
Bastards. Them humans, I'll tell you. They eat frog legs, kill tribes.
I'm not familiar with your kind. Where do you hail?
In the bayou. A little south, a little east, a little west, not north. It's too cold up there.
It's very cold. My kind likes the cold. Likes the heat, though, too.
I like the water and the mud and the swamp.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good fishing.
Oh, great fishing.
We've recently taken on the skill.
You ever try fly fishing?
I have not.
It's worth it. You gotta have a real delicate touch, though. You look like you more of a
Spearfishing.
yeah. That's what. Yeah,
I'm very good at spearfishing.
I bet you are. You could spearfish an elephant.
Are you all going through a drought down these ways?
Yes. The waters are dried up in most places.
We've kind of noticed that. The grass is all dried out. I'm not from these parts. I'm a little bit north of here. Not the super cold part, in between. I'm from the Ohio of Faerun.
The heart of it all.
The heart of it all.
Heart of it all. All right. I like it.
I mean, 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's snowing.
It's like roll a d4, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Or
The
d10.
weather has been pretty
Like-
consistently
yeah.
hot and humid and
Yeah.
dry.
I mean, if you don't like the weather where I'm from, just wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
Sounds awful.
It's pretty boring. Cornfields, Amish.
On behalf of the White Paw tribe,
We thank you again for your non-hostile actions. War Chief Tunyon will appreciate it.
Tunyon, huh? Is that like a family name? Does he got family?
I do not know much about his relations. I know that he is the chief of our tribe.
Yep.
Old war hero, I believe. Fought in some of the great wars
Great
of our
wars.
people.
I assume Mr. Onion is married?
I do not believe he has ever taken a bride.
Oh. Okay. So no bride, no children. Does he have any, like, nieces and nephews?
I do not know about his family heritage. You'd have to ask him. I've only recently joined up with the White Paws, maybe 2 seasons back. He said he was trying to teach us a better way, a more civilized way. As I said, most of my kin are bloodthirsty.
And you say he likes the mushrooms a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Among other things,
Yeah.
including the drink.
We met a Tunyon a while ago, and he mushrooms and drink as well.
You know of a Tunyon.
At least one. He's a little bit incomplete.
Hands down, probably the worst orc we've ever come across.
Interesting.
Well intentioned, but yeah.
Perhaps the war chief would be interested in meeting him should you come to the White Paw village.
Yeah, I mean, we might make it there. Yeah, we got some shit to do, but
Hey, I understand. We have our own things to do.
y'all like medicine?
No.
You don't need no medicine?
No.
Well, never mind then, I guess.
You change shirts.
So he, you guys continue to just briefly chat for a few moments.
He has a Celsius shirt.
You're trying to like get him on this moonshine thing, and
Oh.
he just passes.
Need to keep my senses sharp. But it was nice meeting all of you.
Yep, namaste and all.
He heads back to his little camping area, and you guys head back to yours.
You think it's the same Tunyons? But his dad, he said he's dead.
Maybe his daughter's dead.
Well, what would be the ashes then?
It's hard to tell with that boy.
Ground up mushroom.
He could just be carried around a bag of dirt. Did you even check to see if it was ashes?
Could be, yeah. We
He
didn't take a
probably,
good check.
yeah, he was just probably from campfire.
Yeah, it could be. I could see that. Well, should we mention
We're
that
not
to
talking
him?
about you. Talking about another orc. He lost his right hand.
Yeah.
Should we say something to him about it, or just let it go?
We'll bring it up later. I think that's a camp we might need to visit later on.
Okay.
We might need friends down the road.
With the information of the White Paws and their war chief, the information that only you two possess, that's where we're going to end tonight's session as you guys head back to sleep.
We're gonna need them so we can work hand in hand.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. All of the hand puns. We will be off next week as we take our back on our institution of one week off on the month. But we will be back the following for the first week of September. So come back and check us out. We'll be live again doing D&D and all that stuff.
Indeed. Good jokes.
I'm actually mentally exhausted from this session, and I didn't have to work that hard.
So, dice giveaway. I'm feeling generous. Normally it is random, but gotta give it to, before I mess up the name, I'm assuming it's going to the same place because they have the same name, but Tori Connor, Tori Marie Connor, I think win a dice set. 24 roses gifted tonight. So
I don't know what that is, but thank you.
we'll do a dice set for you.
I
What
like
is
roses.
You'll get it in 7 to 20 some weeks.
Thank you for the donation. We appreciate
So
you.
I
Oh,
should
yeah.
be sending out those dice. Actually, I'll send it out probably tomorrow.
That's what he said last week, though.
When I said end of the week, I said I had stuff to do. It is that person's wife. So congratulations to you.
Nice.
Congratulations, you
Well, it
guys will
saves
get
on,
some dice sets.
shipping.
Yeah. So
That's right.
I already have your address. So I'll go ahead and ship both of them. Actually, I don't know where I put the set dice sets. Hang on.
They're here.
I
They're
know,
here somewhere.
They're here, but where did I set them? Oh shit.
It's in your other hand.
Oh, okay. Pick a dice set out of the bags right there.
That one.
Pick a dice, any dice.
There is a chance for duplicates. Small chance. So, did you actually fucking pull the dupes? Ooh, no.
Well, they're a couple, aren't they?
They are different. So these are like a lighter blue. That. Try to get it out of focus. Maybe bring it closer. It's like a nice little blue set. So I will send these out, like I said, tomorrow. So
Congratulations on your dice win sets and
Yeah.
tuning in. We appreciate you and for your donations and all the likes and subscribes and the follows and all that. We very much appreciate it. Thank you guys and
let's
gals.
give them a hand.
Thank you very much.
Man, just had to get at
Give him
least
a gold can.
one in there.
Gold can.
It's
Alright.
okay, your hands are full. Thanks, appreciate it. Alright, have a good one.
Have a good night, everybody.
Deuces.